Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh, you guys were super quiet. I fixed it though. Okay. Let's see. Milton's gonna be here in less than 2 minutes, so that's good. I got a new monitor.
Is everything weird?
Well, it's really bright. I wanted to get a new 144 hertz monitor so that I can stop sucking at FPS games.
That'll do it.
Yeah, man. Now I'm Shroud because I got the monitor.
Gaming chair too.
Yeah, man.
It's all about the gaming chair, man.
All about the gaming chair. I got that DPI dialed in, 144 hertz monitor, and now I'm basically just a god amongst mere mortals in FPS games. But it's super fucking bright. It basically melts my eyeballs when I look at it, but it's worth it.
Turn that shit down. It has
No,
options.
absolutely not. No, I refuse. I will just burn my eyeballs out.
Well, is this your first like high refresh rate monitor?
Yeah.
Get ready for like the unshakable shame when you can't quite run a game at 144 frames and you're like
Oh no, I didn't even think of that.
yeah, if you're not running 144 frames a second, the refresh rate doesn't do anything.
Well,
This is super serious. I run like 120 maybe on a couple, like 90 on some other stuff.
oh man. Okay. Well, listen, I got the bargain bin one, so if it doesn't live up to all the hype, then no big deal. Okay. I guess we can kind of. Oh yeah, we could turn off that music. We need our realsies music. Okay.
Well,
I don't know. That's not how I would have treated the music. The inspirational Witcher 3 DMCA free
shit.
music.
Hold on, Lynx is right. You actually have to go in and like make sure you set the refresh rate of the monitor in Windows.
Yeah. So
Okay.
Yeah. When I first set it up, not only was the screen bright, but it was like whitewashed. Everything looked like there was like a piece of paper held in front of it. And I was like, this is the worst monitor ever. What a piece of shit. And so I spent like 2 hours Googling, why does my brand new monitor look like ass? And in amongst kind of Googling that, I found out that you need to manually set it in Windows to refresh at 144 hertz. When I did that, the color came back normal and everything looked good.
That's neat.
Yeah.
I mean, I've not had a lot of 140. I've only had like 2 high refresh rate monitors. Never had that white thing before. That's cool.
It was so weird, but yeah, as soon as I set the refresh rate appropriately, boom, the color was perfect. And it's really only the whites that are super bright. Like my session notes are on a WordPad document, and when it's on my main monitor, I can feel the white boring into the back of my brain. So that needs to go on the other monitor from now.
How real gamers get our vitamin D.
put all the text in a table and then shade the table in like
That's what's
gray
up.
or whatever.
There you go. Yeah. All right.
So what monitor did you get? What the hell did I miss?
Oh, I got a brand new 144 hertz monitor, so that now I can be a god gamer on FPS shooters. First person shooters.
What did you get? What monitor did you get?
A good one, obviously.
I'm a
No
fucking
matter what
monitor.
you say.
What did you get?
Okay, why don't you start naming some good ones, and I'll tell you when you name it. I got an AOC.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
I have an AOC.
Yeah, no, it's you know, it was said it's the best budget high refresh rate monitor. So
Did you get curved or flat?
flat. I know.
No, you're stupid.
Why? What's the
Get
why
outta
though?
here.
No,
I would-
I don't
yeah.
know why you. I don't know. I don't know how else to say that I'm disappointed. But if I spoke 17 languages, I would say disappointed in all 17 languages.
Wow.
The ideal viewing angle of every pixel needs to be curved when it hits your eyes.
Say thank you, Jake. That's it.
What language was that in?
Fuck Kirby. I don't know.
The language of Kirby. Yeah, no, I wanted the curved one, but it was suddenly the price point was like, what if it sucks? So
Okay, I don't know what AOC you got because I have 144/27 AOC that cost me 140.
whoa.
Oh my god, I'm here.
Oh, hey, you're here.
Welcome to here.
Don't worry, I was talking shit about monitors. I bought you time. You're good.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, no, I don't know. No, I think that sounds about right for. No, I spent closer to like. Oh, I bought in Canadian though.
Oh, okay, that would have
Yeah.
been like 200 for you.
It was like $700 Canadian. It was roughly $23,000.
What did
Okay.
you purchase?
Just the new 144 hertz refresh rate monitor.
Oh, the one that you said changed your life.
Yeah, exactly. That now I'm Shroud. Yeah.
Now you're Shroud. Yeah.
No, I actually
remember
have
that
another
one.
channel that I stream on, and I'm actually #1 ranked on Valorant, Fortnite.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah, no, it's all me.
Dude.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Just
really
have a
good.
different
Congrats,
pseudonym so that
Just
you
from the
don't
fucking
like.
monitor.
Wow.
You know how I know that's not true? Because you don't have a curved monitor.
Yeah, I mean, you know what? That's true. That's fair.
Fucking true.
Well, sometimes I even disappoint myself. Listen, we got to get the show on the road, guys. Okay.
Okay. Well, I'm sorry. Okay. Last week, I was like, man, I'm really looking forward to playing Dean.
That was, you had quite the storm.
Dude, it was nuts. Did you see the fucking lightning?
Oh
Yes.
shit! Wait, we were doing the storm story. I mean, you told me. Oh man, I'm
Yeah,
just so
I thought it was the food.
Okay,
sickness
fuck you
one.
guys.
Oh,
It
no, I
actually
thought it was-
fried my fucking. It actually fried my network port.
Ooh, oof.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
what?
Yeah.
My Ethernet splitter. So I have my internet goes from wall, goes to router, goes to splitter, goes to computers, PlayStations. You know, the rest of the
Yeah.
consoles, stuff like that. The splitter fried.
Holy
Wow.
shit!
Sorry.
What the?
I don't know that one.
What?
You didn't fry, Alexa. You're fine.
Is she?
I don't know. I think she's not okay.
You fried Alexa too.
A little.
Man.
The sky power gave me sentience.
Oh, okay.
Oh no!
It's time to die. Like, oh god.
Johnny Five is alive.
Oh my god.
So, sorry about that last week.
No
Couldn't
problem.
really be helped.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
worry
that's-
about that. My God.
I like that when you sent me a picture. I was like, I assume power's still out. There was you in pitch darkness. You're like, yeah. Yeah, no problem. But it is time for us to dive back in. So
yeah.
Let's do it.
I will start by welcoming folks to our tabletop RPG stream called Monsters Ain't Real, where we use a modified D&D 5e rule set to enjoy some good old-fashioned RPG fun set in a high fantasy universe. To anyone who is new, all the old episodes are up on YouTube. But that doesn't mean that you can't just hang out and enjoy the session. Some of the story might go over your head because we are over a year and a half into the campaign, so there's going to be a lot of stuff that doesn't make any sense. But hey, you know what? We still have a lot of fun. Just ignore the specifics and let it wash over you. And if you like what you hear, go check it out on YouTube. But we can start with just a little bit of a recap. So, last time, you guys traveled through the enchanted forest, guided by the elves. Lou healed Galdric a bit with some non-planar key magic, but that seemed to trigger Volos' hunt regardless, which took you guys by surprise. You told the elves that you needed to hide and that you have a plan. So they took you to their main fortress under the trees, through the interconnected routes, and you met with their elder, an ancient elf named Lynx, who attempted to scry near the Voice of Tomorrow to verify your claims that there was something awful coming. And the scry worked, and he saw hundreds of cultists from the Church of All Tomorrows gathered and surrounded by mist. And then he saw the Voice of Tomorrow, or as you know him, Volos. And through the scry, Volos was able to look back and try to gather where you guys were hiding. So, in an emergency, Lou used a shield spell that cut off Volos' scry, and you had Lynx use a transport via plants to move to a tree very far away from where you were. This did help you escape Volos, and then Lynx gave you guys some legitimately useful items. I don't remember what he gave you, so I sure hope you guys wrote it down somewhere, because I have no fucking clue what he gave you. Well, we can always go listen to an old episode. And then you guys made your way to the Free City. you learned that the Free City is basically divided into sections run by gangs. And the gangs are known in the city as swords. The 4 swords that you learned of were the Red Dabbits of Westtown, the Sogov of Southtown, the Iron Maidens of Easttown, and the Dodo Boys of Northtown. You made your way to Northtown to meet the Dodo Boys because that's where Azar's notes were kept. But at the last moment, Azar remembered that he had never met the current residents of Northtown, and no one in the Free City would recognize him as his younger self, as he always traveled the Free City's the old man. So you were tasked with somehow getting into Azar's bunker without the assistance of anyone knowing who Azar is. So you made your way in through some plans and some trickery. You did get entry into Northtown. You went to the farthest north building, and you saw a trap door that very suspiciously looked like it would lead to Azar's bunker. But as you kind of made your way towards the door, a very rotund, rough-looking baker woman showed up named Dodo Pa. And that's basically where we left off last time. You guys meeting the leader of the Dodo Boys. And with that, we can jump into the narrative camera. So, the narrative camera this time is something a little bit different because it's not actually a camera, and it's not really a metaphor either. It's a story. And it's a story that might mean nothing to you, but it mattered to a lot of people, and so we're going to hear it. 2,300 years ago, a man was broken, and his power was divided. The breaker took the lion's share to keep the others in check. He was wise, brave, strong, but more than anything, he was loyal and true. To sacrifice his best friend for the betterment of the world, and to keep vigil over its safety. The rest of the broken man was divided evenly. One piece went to a woman, the pure cleric of the mighty Saloon. Ancient and good, Saloon was the preserver of life and the natural order, and this woman, Ula Cotlins, was chosen because she cared. She would see no evil, hear no evil, and would use her powers exclusively for good. What no one could have predicted was how this good could become so subjective, as the great and powerful Saloon was suddenly outmatched for power. One piece went to a man, the honorable paladin of Torm. Ancient and strong, Torm was a stalwart protector of honor and justice, and this man, Jared Kane, while brash and hot-tempered, was chosen because he was a good man. He would never see eye to eye with the pacifist of Ula, and so would never rejoin the pieces of the broken man. What no one predicted was how this honor could become so subjective, as the great and powerful Torm was suddenly outmatched for power. The last piece was given to the brilliant and talented sorcerer of Kelemvor. Ancient and wise, Kelemvor was the shepherd of the dead and their judge. This woman, Ramadant, was isolationist, but was chosen for just this reason. She sought nothing more than the continued learning, prosperity, and progress of her people. She would never collude with the other leaders, as she wanted nothing to do with the outside world. But her progress was quick, her life was long, and what no one predicted was what she might become. Not only had she outmatched the great and powerful Kelemvor in power, her knowledge grew too. The things she learned, the things she saw, and the things she did. Beyond the scale anyone knew. For thousands of years, a massive province with many people saw a surge in culture, societal development, and shared knowledge. But it came at such a cost, such a dear cost. The gods, the mortals, and even the very fabric of reality was threatened by her work. Lou, too, once discussed how great power attracts great danger. He and Mr. Locke once described a great and nameless evil that stirred when unimaginable power was wielded with abandon. If only someone had warned Ramadan. If only someone had warned the party. Nothing is free, and with great success comes great risk. Let us only hope that it is not too late. And we'll jump back in right there.
So Volos found her?
I will just say very quickly, thank you very much, Djibouti Show, for the raid and for the resub. Thank you very much. Welcome, Raiders. We're about to get into the shit. And so, when we jump back in, you guys were listening to this music. And you are standing in front of the building at the north end of North Town, where I guess I don't know if she introduced herself as Dodo Pa.
I think so.
Yeah, I think so, right? Because I feel like you guys knew that. So you guys are standing there in front of the doorway. You again. Oh wait, I no, that's not the music we were listening to.
Hearing, the last thing I God damn it, he's gonna do it.
Yeah. Here we
that's
go.
The last thing I remember.
Yeah. It just seems so. There is no music playing, right? But you guys have heard it. And in seeing the Dodo boys all just smashing this dough, forming these buns, you can hear it. It's not audible, but in the way they shuffle and pound this dough, you can hear it. You know you're in the right place. And Dodo Pa just kind of stepped in front of you guys, stepped on top of the trap door into the bunker and introduced herself.
Before we get too far into it, can I ask, do you guys remember, did we have a strategy that we were gonna follow?
I had one for Slump that I was going to do if we didn't go there, but like I was planning on going to the West Dabbits, the Red Dabbits.
Oh, right. With the monocle?
And then instead, all I managed to get out here was. So yeah, no, I ran out of ideas with the fart sound.
I think I also came up with the whole like, there's a bunker filled with treasure, and it was left to this guy from his like older relative or whatever. And then I think we were gonna have Kuldrick just like Casper through the floor a bunch and see if we can find some shit.
By the way, I looked it up. The item that he gave me was called the Liar's Tongue. It allows me to tell
No. You used that bullshit.
Does it say differently in your notes? I don't remember. Does it say differently in your notes?
The funny thing is yours is the only item that I do remember. You got the Paladin's Tear, which basically lets you see and hear through someone else's head. That's what I don't know what anybody else got, but I got to keep track of the shit you get.
Okay, everyone else will say you got the thing called a Liar's Tongue. Watch how quickly he remembers.
Bullshit.
I got this thing called the Deceiver's Uvula.
Oh my god.
Are you guys asking about the items that you got?
Yeah.
I got the Impossibolas. Lou
Oh,
got
yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
pink shades that see 1 hour in the past.
Yeah.
Galdrick has the paladin's tear that lets him hear conversations that are pointed.
Yep.
When he points the tear at them.
Yep.
And Yake got a coin that always falls tails up.
That's
Oh,
right.
yeah.
And never, ever, ever flip it heads up.
Yep. I remember that because I just remembered it.
Yeah.
myself.
That's very
Dang, dude.
impressive.
So yeah. you're
Go
welcome.
Slump.
Had nothing to do with anybody else.
That makes sense. Yeah.
So the impossibolas, that what was the thing behind that? It was that as long as I forget what made of them
You
impossibolas.
just roll strength and you fucking just wreck it every time.
That's what I
Basically,
thought it
yeah.
was,
You
something
roll
like that.
strength, and if it hits, which it probably fucking will if you roll plus strength, it stuns them for 2 turns. So usually, if you hit them
Gotcha.
with a grapple, they're kind of they're immobilized for 1 turn. With
Okay.
the impossibolas, you get 2 turns,
Fucking
which
nice.
is basically a death sentence with 2 turns of you guys just going ham on something when you have advantage. So it's basically a death sentence. I totally thought that out before I gave it to you too. Definitely.
That sounds like it.
Planned
Yeah,
all the pros and
absolutely.
cons. Oh yeah.
Well, you know what? I'm willing to come up with let's put you know what I think we should do? I think we should put a fun spin on it. I think the fun spin that we should put on it is that rather than rolling strength, because my strength is fucking literally plus 10.
Yeah.
We can do I think what is more fun for me is let's do plus charisma, which for me
Okay.
is plus 1.
Yep.
Because I'll say anytime Slump goes to use it, he has that sheepish grin like he's about to do something super James Bondy. Like he's doing
Yeah.
some really
Okay,
fucking cool
I
throw,
gotcha.
and
Yeah.
so it's 0 skill and all flair. And
Okay.
it's either gonna work because he's feeling super fucking cheeky, or it's going to fail completely.
Okay, I love that actually.
that.
I think
That's
that's
very good.
fantastic flavor.
All right.
Yeah. And then yeah, because now it can be super powerful with, not as great of a chance of success.
Guaranteed fucking 2 second or 2 round stun right off
Yeah.
the fucking hop.
Yeah.
We can have some narrative fun with it.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I like that a lot.
So we're all just standing in front, and sorry, I don't know if someone was in the middle of asking a question when I interrupted there.
I don't think so. I was just saying, trying to remember what our strategy was. So I think
can't
it's
remember any other plans now.
So I think it's
I don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Okay, let's.
We're
I'm
gonna
trying to
ride.
get to the house.
Slump,
that's all.
Slump would
I
like
Yeah.
look at. So, are we looking through like a window into like a bakery where Dodo Pa is doing the fucking dough slap?
Like basically, you guys kind of approached the door and you saw the trap door. So you all just kind of took a step towards the building. You're not inside it yet, but as you kind of approached it, Dodo Pa kind of stood in the doorway in front of you guys and put her foot on the trap door.
right.
Like kind of seeing that you guys would like to come in, and so she's kind of like meeting the people who are approaching.
I see.
And
Okay.
she introduced herself as Dodo Pa.
Okay. As soon as she said Dodo Pa, Slump would like turn around with a totally blank expression, like that name has no significance, and stare straight at his arm.
Who the fuck is that?
I have no idea. I've never met a Dodo Pa. This is not a name that I've ever met.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Dodo Pa.
Yes. Slump turns around and says,
Poggy Doggy, hello.
Hey, how'd you guys get into Northtown? What are you doing here?
Well,
I did it. What is it?
there's a couple schools of thought when it comes to that. What kind of an answer are you looking for?
Well, I mean, honestly, we got some problems, and I was hoping maybe you'd come to help with some of our problems.
That sounds great, actually.
Oh, okay. What kind of problems? Yeah, go ahead.
So you guys really just showed up to help with the problems?
Well, we also were hoping to, you see our friend here, this is Azar.
Hi.
Azar, Dodo Pa.
Yeah, hi.
Dodo Pa, Azar. He used to kind of live here, or his family did. And so we were hoping to get a look at his old place, because he left some things there.
Yeah.
And it's actually in your property.
Yeah, I
And
think
we
I
were
live in your
wondering if-
basement there. And Dodo Paw's like, kind of looks down at her foot, and she's like, "You live down there? You live down there?" Yeah, I live down there. I kind of teleported in and out, and I forgot how to teleport. Yeah, I'd love to get in there though. That would be
super
great.
big magic stuff. You just forget sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah, it's a magic thing. Sometimes you forget. Anyways, it would be great if I could get in there, but it sure sounds like we got to do something to earn that, huh? Hey, Dodo Paw, huh? Yeah. And Dodo Paw's like, yeah, you're gonna have to do something for me before I let you go rummaging around in the basement.
I look at everyone else and say, I feel like I'm in a cutscene.
Well,
this seems practiced.
It's more like a quick time event. You know, you could press something to make something happen if you want. But if there are no other interruptions, I could tell you what I need done, and you guys could do that, and then maybe let you get in the basement.
Triangle.
Oh
yeah,
shit.
press E to put.
And like a fireball comes out of the wall. No, nothing happens. She says, "All right, listen. You want to get in the basement? I got some stuff I need done. You do the things for me, I'll let you get in the basement. No problem, eh? Sound like a good plan to you?"
We love
How long is it
helping.
going to take, though? Because we have, like, save the world and everything.
Or that. That's
Oh,
true,
yeah,
too.
totally. Probably roughly 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it seems like it's about fair. Sounds good. What do you need?
Approximately 2 hours and 31 minutes. If I had to bring it down to the exact minute, is when I think you'll probably be done this task.
Okay, all right, that's fair. That seems reasonable, I think. 2 hours, 31 minutes.
Yes. So, listen. The Dodo Boys. We've run the free city, all right? They call it the free city, but it ain't free. Everybody pays the Dodo Boys. But, well, everybody's been a little bit light on the payments recently. So I'm going to need you guys
You want us to go break some knees, huh?
That's basic. You know what? I don't really care if they get their knees broken. I just want the fucking money. All right?
You want us to kill a few of them, the young ones, to send a message, right?
Well, as long as you get the money, I don't really care what kind of message you send. As long as they bring back, hey, you know what? I actually like the way you think. You get the money, right? And you kill some of the young ones to send the message not to fuck it up again.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's what you got to do. You got to find whoever is the sweetest, kindest one. You have to find whoever their grandchild is, who obviously is like an honor student, is really good.
Oh,
and you fucking kill him in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You
What's
kill
your
him
name?
in front of everybody.
Hey, what's your name?
Mine's Galdrick.
Galdrick the Bloodthirsty. That's what I'm going to call you. And I like the way you fucking think, man. All right.
I like that. I'm going to go fucking kill that kid.
Yeah, you kill that fucking honor roll kid.
Okay, hold on. Can you run us? Let's start again without all the murder right away.
I'm like staring at Loom, mouthing like, what the fuck?
I've just got a very dramatic sad face on.
Describe the problem again, but leave out the murder part.
All right. The Dodo Boys.
Yep.
We bring the bread around to the rest of the city so everybody doesn't starve to death.
Sure.
Right? Now, the thing is, we don't do that out of the goodness of our hearts. Everybody pays us.
Okay.
Everybody pays us.
Everybody pays us.
I'm acting like his little mini, like,
Exactly.
good fortune. Everybody fucking pays us.
Okay.
Last month, everybody came up a little bit light, and that shit ain't gonna fly. All right,
Not gonna fly.
Not gonna fly.
Not gonna fly. I need
Not
you
up in
guys
here.
to go around to the other towns. I need you to go to the Red Dabbits. I need you to go to the Sogov. I need you to go to the fucking Iron Maidens, and I need you to get their fucking payment and rough them up a bit. Let them know that shit ain't okay.
Kill the children.
Finish
off the bloodline.
Who could we go to that would be like the doggy in charge with the years? Hey, we have all of the money for you, Mr. Poggy Doggy. Who is that? Is there a mayor dog for each one?
Oh no, yeah, okay. So you bring the money back to me when you got it, but to go to them. All right, so the Red Dabbits. The person you're gonna want to go see is this big chunky Irishman, and his name is Last Steel. All right.
What a stupid fucking name.
What a stupid.
I think it's an Irish name. I don't know. It's not that fucking stupid.
I know the first one I'm fucking killing.
All right.
My God, what a stupid fucking
Stupid fucking name.
Slump's kidding. He sounds handsome, and Slump is jealous.
He sounds really tall.
All right. So
Masculine.
Last Steel, he's the leader of the Red Dabbits. All right, you go talk to him. You get the payment. Now, listen. The Red Dabbits, they're pretty sticky fingered. All right, you're gonna want to watch yourselves when you're walking around and in you know, whatever town they are. I've forgotten which town they are. West Town, yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
When you're in West Town, you're gonna want to watch your pockets. All right, they all got sticky fingers.
Okay.
All right. The next is the Sogov in South Town. All right. Now the leader there, I mean, it's some weird elven name. I can't quite get it. Whenever they say it, just sounds like they're saying UVMXC. I don't know. I don't understand how to pronounce it.
Sounds really fucking dumb.
It's a
stupid name.
Such a weird elven name. I don't totally
get it. That's gonna
get
be the
it.
next one we kill. Yeah, got it.
So it's like a UVMXC? Or it's a UVMX, like you say it all in a go, or you say you pronounce it UVMXC?
You're pronouncing it. Well, you should be saying it phonetically. Like, I think it's.
No, I'm not saying the letters. I'm saying the sounds that your mouth makes is UVMXC.
Oh,
yeah.
UVMXC.
No, you don't. No, those aren't the letters that you then try to pronounce. That's literally the name. Okay, it's UVMXC.
Yeah,
Okay, maybe he doesn't. Maybe he doesn't say the name. Okay. Now, okay. Well, hold on now. Okay, South Town. They deal a lot of drugs down there, okay?
Okay, drugs.
So maybe you don't go eating and drinking stuff when you're down there.
Gotcha.
Or you find yourself...
Double down when we're there. Got it.
Okay, well, I mean, you're in for a good time when you're there. Now, the last place is the Iron Maidens, okay? Now, their leader is this huge guy named Vanguard. Huge fucking guy.
Doesn't really sound like a big name.
Is he that big?
He's pretty, like that big. Well, he wears a lot of armor. He might have lifts in there. I'm not really sure.
Okay, fair enough.
But they usually just deal in weapons, violence, protection, that kind of thing. Honestly, their payment usually just kind of fucking weapons and stuff, which we just kind of melt down and sell. So yeah, you go meet Lastiel in the Red Dabbits. You go meet UVMXC in the Sogov, and you go meet Vanguard with the Iron Maidens.
Okay, so how much do they all owe you?
Oh, they know how much they owe.
Well, I'm asking you.
What if they give us the wrong amount?
Because what if they're like, I think you should tell us, because if they're like, oh, we only owe 2 gold, and we come back and we gave you only 2 gold, but they actually owed you 10 gold, that's going to make us reflect kind of poorly. So why don't you tell us how much they fucking owe? Right?
Okay, yeah. No, you know what? That's a good point. I hadn't thought that they'd be so clever. They're all 3 of them are kind of fucking idiots.
Yeah. Literally, you said one of them's drug dealers. The other ones like to steal a lot. I wasn't listening for the third one.
Just a big dumb meathead.
Just a big dumb meathead. Yeah.
Now that you know what, that's a good point. Just in case they get real clever, let's see. Red Dabbits are down 700 gold. Okay. The Sogov, they're actually down 1,500 gold. They ain't paid in 2 months, so you better really rough them up.
Okay, kill them all. Got it.
Yeah. Iron Maidens, they're only behind like 100 gold, but still, we don't make exceptions.
Okay.
And,
how can we convince them that we're not just trying to get money from them, that it's actually for you, for real?
Is there a phrase we should say? Like, do you have a catchphrase? Like, my eyebrows touch the sky.
Yeah. Or like the dough is rising.
The dough rises.
It rises.
Oh, that's
the dough, yeah,
it's
something
dough
like that.
time.
It's dough time. The dough rises.
Yeah.
Any of those?
You know
Come
what?
on, you gotta have a tough guy thing, right? Come on, what is it?
Yeah.
Let's not get sourdough before we go all pumping there.
Like,
okay, that
That
sounds
one's
good.
good. That one's good. I like that. That one's
Before
really
you
good.
don't leave me hanging like a dodo.
All right. Well, now we're gonna get
make that up. That was beautiful.
Oh my god,
now
we should
we're gonna get a
rolling pin
Dimka
and say it's time to get rolling.
Oh, that's very good.
The wandering execution monk known as Dimka might be down.
Exactly. You can't be singing these well-known songs, okay? Dimka's gonna come here, shut the whole thing down.
Shit,
Hey, you use eggs when you make dough, right? What if we like have some eggs and we crack them and we're like, it's time to get beat?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or you can just walk up and say, hey, beat me off.
I like that. Beat me off.
No, wait, no, we're venturing into. I think we're
feel
going
like-
somewhere we don't want to go with this one. We're venturing into areas maybe we don't really want to say
do you
that.
Need me. Like dough.
Oh, yes,
You
need.
me.
That's
We
clever.
Dodo boys because we need each other.
Okay. No, I think I think the bread rises is good enough. Now the bread rises is good enough. You go around and say that, they'll probably know what you're talking about.
All right.
I mean, I've never said that, but it probably sounds like something I'd say. So that's probably good enough. Just
I mean,
all right,
not
no,
to be
you're
particular, is it the dough or is it the bread that rises?
Well, I guess the dough. Does the dough rise, or is it already bread when it's rising?
That's more of a philosophical question, I think.
At what point?
I think it's the dough, though. I'm pretty sure.
It's the dough that's rising.
At what point does dough become bread?
Right. All right. Well, we'll say the dough. I mean, the dough does rise at some point. Becomes bread along the rising. So
I feel like it's the cooking that makes bread.
It's the cooking that makes bread. All right. Now hold on. Everybody, sit down. We're gonna need to.
Yeah, that's fair.
Totally hash this out. All right.
I think we should just stick with I'm gonna beat you
You
off.
can't call yourselves Dodo boys if you don't know, you know?
I mean, yeah, no, just go with the dough rises. But you're going to need to say it with enough confidence that they believe you. I feel like there's going to be a charisma check every time you say it to make sure that you can get the message across.
What a funny way of
It doesn't
phrasing it. I
matter.
love the
Even if we-
local.
Don't worry, even if we fail the charisma check, I'm gonna kill them anyways.
Oh,
Okay, perfect.
wow.
Well, okay, it sounded like Lou kind of had a good idea there, so maybe you go with Lou first.
Sorry, Lou, what was your idea?
Don't kill them, I guess.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Lou has a dumb idea. Don't listen to her.
Okay,
come
let's
on.
kill them.
I thought it was something else.
Oh.
All right, well, let's get this show on the road. I'm looking forward to beating some people off.
Okay,
Nope.
maybe don't say it quite like that.
Nope, beating them
Let's
off.
go.
All over
Okay.
my dodos. Come on, let's go.
Yep.
All right. All right, so head yourselves over to West Town. You're looking for Last Teal in the Red Dabbits, all right?
Okay, so question: is the West Town like literally to the west, like where the blue houses are?
That's east.
Okay, where the Admiral of the Navy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, well, if I'd said starboard and the other one, you probably would have known what I was saying.
Well, okay, well, I don't know if the map is true north. Okay, so you
There
know
we
what?
go.
I'm gonna
That's
go.
true.
I'm gonna say
that's
that.
fair. Okay, that's fair. Yeah, no, it's on the left side of the map. Yeah, the giant purple W that someone took the courtesy to
Helpfully.
draw. Yeah, so you'll kind of exit through the south doors in this town, and then you'll head over to the west, over to West Town.
Okay. All right. Well, I crawl up on the slump.
Okay. All right. And then once we get all that from them, then you'll let us in the house?
Oh yeah, then you can go in the basement, take whatever the hell you want down there.
Promise?
Let us into our own house. Thanks. Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
great.
thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks so
Really
much.
appreciate it.
Thank
Okay.
you. Great to meet you.
All right, no, hold on, no, before you fucking go,
sorry.
I feel like we just ran into an issue. That's not
What's
like you
up?
said it was your fucking house.
It's his house.
It's his house. Whose house?
His house.
Yeah.
Friend's house.
I don't think. No, my name's
He owns
Azar.
it. Get the
No,
fuck out of
it's
it.
not.
He
No,
owns
I
it.
think we gave it up. I think it's not my house anymore. Maybe we don't push this.
Sorry, Slump was confused. We'll come back when we have all your money. Maybe we'll collect interest for you. You want teeth? Slump sometimes takes teeth, just as a reminder.
I'm gonna bring you back a few heads.
You want some teeth? Slump will bring you back.
Yeah,
Only
some
the
teeth
best
and heads. That'd be
ones.
great. That'd be excellent. Hey, that
Better
sounds
mean like
great.
teeth
Okay,
of
good.
combs and heads of like dandelions,
There we
because
go.
this is
Well.
getting a little grim.
If we run
grim.
into any opposition, I'm legitimately going to behead them and bring this guy head.
Oh my
Gross.
god.
Excessive.
All right.
Well,
Do we want to talk about why each of the groups was short? Is there some kind of economic situation in the city?
Oh, gosh.
I mean,
Yeah, are you like charging rent when like there's a fucking pandemic? Are you being that guy?
I don't really care what the hell's going on. That's not.
Oh my God.
Tell you what, we're not
Classic.
having a problem with the
if
fucking
nobody
bread.
has money, then they're going to leave, and nobody will take the bread, and that's a problem for you.
That ain't a problem for me. Somebody else will move in. Everybody wants to live in the free city. Everybody wants the Dodo Boys bread. I mean, one way or another, we're gonna get paid. So I don't fucking care why they're light. You just bring me back. I don't care if you have a sudden opening of your heart and you're like, oh no, these poor suffering people. Oh no, I feel so sad for them. Well, then you find another fucking way to get the money.
Yeah, that sounds
Car
good. No,
wash?
well, we're gonna get it from them. Don't
oh
worry
yeah.
about it.
As
Okay.
long as not
Accept
worried about
blood.
that. Yep.
I mean, with the money, let me put it this way. At the end of the day, the bottom line is the only thing that matters. So the numbers got to add up.
Okay, sounds good.
That seems fair.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good.
We'll be back.
All right, perfect.
Slum thinks we should go to the Dag Nabbits first.
I use my mind link with Slump to say I'm gonna try to find a way to fuck this guy over and then probably kill him.
Oh man.
Slump attempts to communicate back to say that he thinks it's probably a good idea, but we need to be really careful. But he doesn't exactly have the intellect to communicate telepathically very well. So all you hear is.
I just nod back.
And then it seems out of nowhere, this memory enters into all of your minds at once. It's a large house. It's Garvin's Manor.
All of us getting murdered.
Where you met a man named Yo-Yo Ma, and you figured maybe we'll just kill him. And then you all fucking died when you decided that, as this memory comes in and you remember all horribly dying.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Now that you mention it.
Let's go back over what I said. I said, I want to find a way to fuck this guy over and hopefully kill him. Okay.
All right.
I'm going to try to kill him.
Learns from the past.
You do have a backup character ready, right? Just in case?
Yeah, his name is Baldric. He's exactly like Aldrich, except he's bald.
Oh my god. Well, I can get the razor ready.
How bad do we need to freeze it?
Azar, this is a really important thing in your whole journey.
I mean, okay.
Guided meditation, we'll find it.
Yeah.
I mean, let's put it this way. I want my friend back, but we need the knowledge of how to rebind things. Like,
okay, so what do we need to like get inside there? Like, what do you have inside there? Just his location?
Yeah.
Like, that's it?
I mean,
is there not a spell we could cast, some sort of like find my phone sort of situation?
Yeah, it'd probably point at the bunker.
Well, that.
No, I mean like that would find the corpse.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Find the corpse.
I open my book and just sit down wherever we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
Walking and reading at the same time is hard.
You never know what you're gonna step in when you're reading.
Oh no, Toads! No, this is gonna take like 10 minutes though. I mean, I don't have,
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, take your time.
Okay.
I'll be here.
Well, maybe let's prep our pockets. Everyone, like, get them as sealed up as possible. Anyone got like zippers, Velcro we can add to them?
Oh shit! Hold on. This is maybe like super unrelated, but hey, Lou.
Oh hey.
Can you like detect crazy stuff that might be in the bread if you remember the whole like MO of the Yo-Yo boys?
Oh, I was thinking about that too. I can detect poison and stuff. I'm very wary about doing any magic at all.
Oh wait, no, that's a big thing. Oh, sorry. Hold on,
big
man.
Highlighted bold thing in my notes. Don't fucking do the thing. Yeah.
I probably can do that. Hold on, let me read my books.
God. My brain get like really like big eyed, and I look at Slump. I think I just got a brilliant idea.
What?
If Lou, because I hear what Jake just said to Lou, and Lou said back to Jake, what if Lou did something to summon you know who here on our way out? So now Yo-Yo Fuckboy has to deal with you know who.
Wait, what? Oh,
is this an out loud conversation?
Yeah, I'm saying it out loud.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's a super good idea.
That could be. How do we make sure they fight each other and not? Yeah.
I mean, well, it's easy. All we have to do is like, I'll just leave a note on the door that says, "Hey, Yo-Yo Ma, love you. Be back later. Please don't tell Mr. V where we went. Love you, smoochies."
Why don't we do a thing where it's like, oh man, this super big tough wizard took all your gold, and he's gonna come and beat you up, and get all your dudes because he's super strong, and then we like summon him and just peace.
So you're saying, oh god.
Not like I've done it before, but maybe starting a small war would be a good idea.
I instantly like my compass like centers, and I'm like, no, you're right. That's a fucking stupid idea. God dang it.
Wait, what?
So
nothing. Do your
now
thing.
Against it.
Well, what? So what? What are you planning on? Slump is still not entirely sure what you're planning on doing because Slump thinks whatever you were thinking, Slump's idea is better.
I'm like
no matter
his
what
hair now.
No, Slump is bald. No, I guess he's not here. Listen,
I'm stroking his ear hair.
No. Listen, no.
There you go.
Slump had a better idea for. Okay, fine. Let's just fucking let's do that. No,
you were getting worked up. You were getting worked up. Let's hear your idea.
No.
Let's hear your idea.
No.
I yanked some of his ear hair.
Slump doesn't even want to tell you. No. Ow.
Tell me the idea.
No.
I'm sorry. Please tell me the idea.
Well, Slump was gonna say if we were going to the Dag now, but Slump could use his lucky goggle, and then they'd all go, "Wow," you know, his goggle.
What goggle?
His goggle, and
what
then
goggle?
everyone goes, "Ah."
Oh yeah, goggle? Show us the. That was
goggle.
a good goggle. Let's
show us the goggle.
His goggle.
And Slump reaches into his empty pocket, puts nothing up to his face.
Yep.
Remember?
I feel like it used to look different.
Buddy, there's nothing in your hand.
No. Listen. That's Slump's idea, okay?
Buddy.
And he turns around and like his whole face goes red.
Oh my god.
Okay.
I want to like grab his hand and like ever so gently like pull it away from his eye so like what would normally be there would come into focus to see if he realizes that there's nothing in his hand.
Slump just stares straight into Galdrick's face like not understanding.
Buddy, where's the goggle?
As he's doing this, Slump is like looking at his hand now as Galdrick says that like again and again, and his eyebrows start to like sort of furl as he's looking at it and he's moving his hand sort of further away from his body as he's still maintaining unbroken eye contact with his fingers where the monocle would have been.
Yep.
And he's moving his hand further and further out, and you realize that he's moving it closer and closer, and he's grinning more and more and more. And he's moving it closer and closer to Galdrick's face, and then puts nothing on Galdrick's face, and then starts clapping very delicately.
Ooh, so fancy! Yay!
I just look at Luke. Can we find it? He's never gonna figure out that he doesn't have it.
Okay. Let's see. I start looking on the ground to see if there's anything catching the light. I don't think there is. Can I do it just a check?
Yeah, you can roll plus wisdom. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Roll a dice finally.
Oh.
Wow. Somehow you also lose.
Can I see something that I think is the thing and it's not?
Okay, yeah, sure. You actually find. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, you found a monocle.
Oh my gosh, I got it. Slump, here. I think he just dropped it on our way in.
Slump.
What's it look like?
Slump picks it up, looks at it, looks perfectly satisfied, and then looks at Galdrick and says,
"You have one too?"
he puts the monocle in his pocket and still looking at Galdrick starts clapping softly again.
And just so that we all know, when you put that monocle on, absolutely nothing will change. It's just another monocle.
Oh, it's a monocle though. Nice.
Oh, yeah. You found him. You did such a bad job that you absolutely convinced yourself that you succeeded when you in fact completely failed.
I fucking hate myself because now I have to find a way to switch this out without either of them figuring it out.
Yeah, I know. No, this is gonna be an insidious one.
Don't worry. Luckily level 2 paladin spell. Can I cast locate object?
Yes, you can.
I'm sure we're not gonna find it right away, but I just want to know its general cardinal direction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That thing's like 1,000 feet, right?
Yes, 1,000 feet.
All right, now how far away? I can't find the ruler. Where the hell's the ruler?
Looks like that.
Yeah.
It's the circle with the comb through it.
Underneath the search or magnifying glass? What is that thing?
Oh, that thing. Okay. Oh, I gotta zoom out. Obviously, this is no 1-to-1 scale.
It's a 1-to-1 scale.
No,
The entire
definitely
city is
not.
only 150 feet across.
The town's only 150 feet across.
Oh, fuck, that's cramped, man.
Let's consider that 1,000 feet of the 100 feet. It is not within 1,000 feet of you.
I just sigh and say, "Good job, buddy. You found it."
as Galdrick says that, Slump like looks at his pocket, looks back at Galdrick, looks at his pocket, and then reaches forward to Galdrick's face and takes nothing off, and then puts nothing back in his pocket as well. Thinking that now he has 2 monocles.
Oh my god.
Yay.
Oh,
right,
this
well,
is gonna be a
nothing could
huge
go
problem.
wrong.
Yeah, this is gonna be a huge problem later.
Jake, are you done with whatever it is you're doing?
Did you
Oh,
find it?
totes! I don't have shit. We're good.
Oh.
Oh,
I mean, like, I could do a thing, but it has to be on, like, a legendary object and something that the storybooks and stuff written, and I'm pretty sure this dude is just, like, a dead guy.
oh, were you gonna use that on Zelleran?
Oh, yeah, totes. I mean, like, he's your buddy, but
Yeah.
were there storybooks and, like,
I know he was.
legends and things about
How could there
him?
not be? Are there
mean-
really not?
No, nobody wrote any. He did everything he could to conceal his existence. Everything was done in secret. He lived in secret. He died in secret. Very few people knew of his existence.
Oh.
And it was just the few people that did that were so dangerous, which is why we had to break him.
And then the other dude just forgot.
Oh, wait, what? What?
That's you. That's
Oh,
you.
Okay, that's
That's
not
me.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically, yeah, nobody remembers now because I
That
forgot.
sucks,
Oh,
though.
no.
Man.
Okay, we'll remember though. We'll bring him back.
He's gonna be so mad.
Okay. Well, shall we? Shall we go?
Oh yeah, you
Okay.
said the Babbits.
Red. Yeah. What's it? Dad?
Yeah.
Yeah,
rabbits.
Slump was thinking the dag nabbit so that Slump can talk to him. Because Slump's got his goffles to make him start flooding.
I love that.
God.
Because I would love to avoid violence. So Slump, I think your idea is great.
Yeah,
What?
talk to the flapping floor.
Just talk to him.
Just talk to him.
I also have money written down next to them, so like maybe they would know why nobody has money right now.
Oh, they can help us with the next ones. Little context.
I want to slowly, one by one, like take all of my belongings and make sure they're in my pocket, like my paladin pocket.
Okay. Does the paladin? I don't think it's one item at a time. I think it's like, doesn't it have limited space in there?
Nope.
Isn't it only fist-sized objects?
As long as I can grab it with a hand, I can put it into the dimension.
Oh, fuck.
If it's like a 2-hand, like I can't put a couch in there.
Yeah, I got you. But if you can hold it with one hand, it can go in there.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
Hold on. What if I cast levitate on the couch and you can hold it in one hand? Then can it go in the pocket?
I'm seeing some problems with some of the spells we have.
I look at him and I'm like, put 2 hands, like, stop it. You're gonna get it downgraded. Shut the fuck up.
Oh shit! I mean that spell does not exist. I cannot do that.
I mean, to be fair, what I'm putting in the thing is my gold, my health potions
Yeah.
in the paladin's tier.
Totally. Yeah. No.
I'm not
it's-
putting anything into that's
yeah,
like nuts.
Yeah. No. I think that's totally fair.
Have you ever put a living thing in there?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
Oh shit!
If you're wondering if there's oxygen, there's not.
Oh dear. Okay.
Yeah.
Luckily, mushrooms don't need oxygen.
Is Ick in there?
he was for a while.
He's fine.
Okay. Yeah. So you guys want to head over to West Town?
Yeah. Any hiding up our stuff we do on the way.
Okay. So
Not
that's
our
a
own
good point.
persons, but yeah.
yeah, Galdrick gets to just fucking magically disappear his. The rest of you are going to need to roll sleight of hand checks to see how well you can kind of hide your stuff. So roll plus dexterity.
Can we just put all our stuff in Galdrick's magical?
I mean,
Can
apparently you can.
Oh boy.
Uh-oh.
Galdrick, can you hold
not
this?
great.
That's not great.
Slump's gonna get his fucking shitty fucking thing stolen and replaced with the real one.
Boy.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
Oh, wow. That's
We're
not
leaving
good.
here a lot lighter than we came.
Yeah.
Sorry, sleight of hand.
Yeah. So dexterity.
By the way, I would just like to throw out for the.
Oh my God.
God.
Okay, so you guys all just decide that your pockets are probably the safest places for all these things.
You know what?
Yeah,
I don't
makes
want.
sense. Yeah.
What were you gonna
No, never mind. Fuck it. I don't even care.
What are you
anymore.
gonna say? What are you gonna say?
What are you gonna say? I want to know now.
Goldrick, I
I
feel like
wanna
you were
know.
gonna say something.
Come on, Galdrick.
No, never mind.
Come on, little teeny buddy.
Let's just fucking go.
No, you fucking say it now.
3 times. Let's
Say
just
it.
go.
No.
That wasn't important anyway.
I'm gonna tap on my earring of friendship.
Oh.
You're part of this, buddy.
I don't know what the fuck that means, but I'm attracted to you.
You're my okay.
I like you.
Also,
That's
hey,
nice.
Mr. Moral Compass, what was that about, like, murdering everyone?
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're not really gonna murder?
Why would I murder kids?
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, no. I mean, if we have any opposition, I will kill them. Yeah.
Ah, jeez.
What?
Okay, now I'm confused again.
Okay. Killing innocent people, bad. No, stop that. Killing people that draw swords on us is okay.
What if we just incapacitated?
Yeah, it's a lot of work.
But, like, what if it's a guard and his job is to, like, not let someone in, and we're the ones he doesn't let in, but that's his job, and
Well, it depends.
so we're, like, at an impasse.
You can
and
do
then
your
he
job
pulls
without being a
sword, and
dick,
then-
you know? That's
Oh, okay.
True, that's true.
But then he wouldn't be doing his job if he let somebody in.
if your job is to be a dick, don't apply for that job.
That's
mean,
solid.
Keeping
reasoning.
a door is not a dick move. It's like, hey, my boss said don't let anyone in, so I'm going to do that. That is my job. That does not make me a dick.
You know, we're we're doing the dick job actually now a little.
Exactly. Which is why I want to fuck that guy over. Okay.
Right.
I'm
I
on
see.
board with
Reminds me of somebody. I can't put my finger on it, but fucking hate him.
It's weird. We noticed. Yeah, I think we established last time that we did notice that it was a weird parallel with the Yo-Yo Boys, right?
Yeah, I think Dodo Boys, Yo-Yo Boys, the ice flow, just in the way they moved, the spot on 100% perfect Brooklyn accent.
Spot on.
Spot on. You definitely saw the parallels.
Yeah, that's
So-
weird, right?
Is it just like a regular extortion because there's not food, or is it like a drugs thing? Like
It
what's with
seemed
the
like
bread?
they were mainly interested in the money.
Yeah, they just wanted the money.
Yeah. I mean, in the other city.
Oh,
nothing
totes.
nothing
I mean,
here.
they wanted
Czar.
the money, but before they pushed what was drugs. It was the spice thing, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's face it,
those.
we're not really dealing with very friendly people. We're about to go deal with a band of thieves, then a band of mercenaries, then what else? What was the third one?
Thugs. Like big.
Oh, thugs.
I think
Big
they're like day
muscle
traders.
Oh, okay. Day traders are fine.
What? No, crush these stunks, boys. Fuck them.
Okay. Are we feeling pumped up? Are we feeling like we can talk
Totes, I want to fuck them up. They're part of a society generating no actual value, but they're taking wealth. Fuck them. Let's fuck up some debits. Let's burn the city down.
Oh my god.
It's far. Okay, here we go.
Okay, so you guys head into West Town.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, West Town was the thieves.
Yep.
That's
West Town is the thieves. Yep.
Okay.
And
Feeling very
as you
confident in our pocket
approach-
safety.
yeah, you guys
Better
all
to
feel
hear
very confident.
I'm asleep on Slim Shoulder like a cat.
You guys approach the front gates, and there are kind of two individuals with kind of like the flannel flat caps on, and the rough tweed jackets, and
Oh my fucking god.
what?
I feel like you've been itching to do a one shot of Gangs of New York for like a year.
I want to do Gangs of New York so badly. You guys better spend the whole episode in here.
That's what I was gonna say. I was going to say, note how I did not use my powers to just sink into the bunker. Okay, I restrained because it's very clear. You want to do Gangs of New York?
Yes. Okay.
Aw,
Thank
that's
you.
nice.
I appreciate that.
I'm gonna do it towards the end of the episode. I could have just done this the whole time.
So you see these two individuals who looks like they could absolutely have been cast for the Dead Rabbits in Gangs of New York.
Oh, the Dead Rabbits.
But these are not them. These are the Red Dabbits.
Oh my fucking god.
You guys have got to be looking for these kinds of names, okay?
The murder monk passes by the window and locks eyes with all of us.
Yeah, exactly. You notice a gold watch out
Close.
in the open.
Close.
They kind of like hold up a hand. They're like, wow, I haven't done the Irish accent in so long. What the fuck was it?
Just think Lucky Charms commercial and go there.
I can't even think of it. I need Lou lines. What did he say? What are some fucking
Heart, stars,
You like
horseshoes,
coins?
clovers, and bloomers.
You had like touchstone phrases. Yeah.
I know. I'm
remember
trying.
that.
I have it on my other notes. Well, he says in a perfect Irish accent. What are you looking for? What are you trying to get in here for?
I want Slump to look at the rest of the party and like give them a very knowing smile, and then reach into his pocket and put on the monocle that he picked up, and walk up to the gentleman who's speaking, and say,
Go! Door!
Is there something wrong with your friend?
In!
he's pointing at the door.
And you open!
All right, no, hold on. I think I
open now!
he wants me to open the door for you.
Yeah. Door!
Yeah, you want me to open the door for you?
Yeah, door!
What do you want in there?
Door!
You want the door itself?
No, man, in there.
And Slump's like clapping his hands together. He's really losing his ability to express himself.
Door, go, man. Who over there with the?
He's like kneading dough in the air.
All right, hold on. You want to go inside West Town, right? Because the Dodo Boy sent you?
I'm nodding my I before he says anything, I just take his chin and I like say yes for him.
Well, that's all well and good, but I mean, you're gonna have to have some other. I mean, do you got payment? You gotta pay your way in, or were you invited? What? We can't just open the door for anyone in here.
What?
We can't just let anyone come in here.
Listen. You listen. You go. Door open. We in. Fine, man. Bash. Smash. Ask. He says yes. We take. Goodbye. Goodbye. You come have noodles later. Slump tell you. Kiss on the face. Slump has a wet mouth. Okay.
Roll plus charisma, Slump, but roll it twice and we'll take the lower of the two.
I was gonna say with advantage.
Oh God.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. All right.
What do you think? Huh?
With a natural one, he's like, all right, now it did sound like you just said you want to come in to beat up my boss. And I don't, it sounded like you want to murder my boss last deal. And I don't think I can be all right with that.
No.
Okay. I take the monocle from him. Let me borrow this, and I put it to my face, knowing full well it doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
Hi. We have been sent from the bread boy. What the fuck they call it? Whatever. The bread people, because we're here to collect, because you guys are a little deficient in your payments.
Is it like a speaking monocle?
Yes.
Why'd you?
It's like the talking stick.
Oh, it's like the talking stick.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You know what? That's actually pretty clever, because then I always know who I'm going to be talking to.
Exactly.
Maybe we should make this a bit of a rule.
Yeah.
It's interesting because last Seal came in with a brand new monocle of his own just the other day. I wonder if maybe that's something we should start. Anyways, you're on a thing with the Dodo Boys or something. Is that what you were saying?
Yeah. We're here to collect, as I'm sure you well know, being very high in the food chain in your organization. The payments have been a little lacking, and we're just here to collect. We're not here to cause any trouble.
Oh, yeah,
so it's just a misunderstanding.
Totally. Oh yeah, no, I'm sure Last Deal's got a good reason for that. You boys can just come in, Go talk to him. I'm sure he'll explain the problem or give you your money or whatever the situation is.
Wonderful.
Don't want to run it. Wait, how do I know you're from the Dodo Boys? I mean, anybody could say that.
Because I'm here to beat you off.
All right, roll plus charisma. God. Yeah, of course.
Yes.
It's a fucking 15.
The Star Trek, you have like a big cape, right?
Oh God, you went robot a little bit.
What?
Oh no, hello?
I feel like that's on purpose.
Galdrick is just being a troll.
Yeah, Galdrick's being an asshole.
Jake, where did you go?
Oh wow.
Oh, he died.
How dare you?
No.
Even when I found that sweet spot in my perfect Irish accent,
It's gone forever now.
now I'll never be able to do it again.
Now you'll never be able to get it again.
Was that supposed to be Irish? That was
no.
I feel physically ill now.
Great. Did a great job. I
my
support
God.
you.
Why
Don't
don't
worry about it. All you gotta do is ask.
No, why don't we leave?
feel
Why
like
don't
you're
we leave
holding
the
your mouth
accents to
very
the
wide.
master? Okay.
No,
A big
I don't know
wide
what
mouth.
the fuck. I forget what I started that from. That's like I don't. It's okay. Somebody would know it. Somebody's got to know it. It's the really bad, very obvious Irish accent that Jim Carrey does. It's like in a stand-up he did ages ago.
Oh my
It's
God.
where all he does is just talk like this.
That is
my
the exact
God.
mouth movement. Yeah.
Yes, that is the. I can feel
Yeah.
your mouth
Oh.
on my mouth.
Good. That means I've done it right.
Just like Jim
Don't be
Carrey's
afraid.
mouth on my mouth.
Just let it slip on in there.
Why are you thinking with Jim Carrey's mouth on your mouth?
Have you not thought about that?
I gotta be honest with you. I don't think a single time in the last week.
Why don't
So
you
I'm
spend
pretty
it?
sure you're gonna like it.
Why don't you spend a minute right now? Just think about it.
that's
Just think about it.
Just think
kinda
about
nice
it.
when I think about it.
Right, it's
So,
kinda nice.
question,
Kinda
He's
nice.
got that big beard going on now.
While
That
we're waiting
big
for
beard,
Jake,
man.
am I the only one that thinks about when you're eating cotton candy, you're actually picturing eating spider webs and you're afraid like a really big spider's gonna crawl out of your mouth as you take a bite?
What?
Okay, anyways, Jake's back.
Wow, so you just
Hi.
single-handedly ruined an entire like part of the food pyramid for me.
You're welcome for saving you from diabetes. Let's
Wow.
continue with the campaign.
Okay, fair enough. Fair point. All right, well, with a fucking 15,
I'm here to beat you off.
all right, it's a bit weird that you started talking like that for kind of no reason. It's a little bit offensive,
Oh, I'm sorry.
to be totally honest. But you're
Once
here
you start,
to.
you just can't stop. It's so weird.
Okay, it's getting kind of worse, and it's also kind of fucking up my accent. I kind of forget how I'm
I don't
supposed
know what
to be
that's going to
talking.
be about now.
All right,
When
no,
you hear
you're
two
all-
people
no,
using
no.
the same
You
accent,
guys-
I don't know what how
I
that
hate
could play
this.
a number on your
I'm
noodle.
gonna forget how to talk like myself.
Oh no, that's not something that's gonna happen.
You fucked up my mouth. Oh, listen,
You
You're
want
here
this to happen to you all day, you better let us inside then.
you're here to beat us off.
Yeah.
Oh, we're
All
going
right.
to beat you off real good.
All right. Now listen, that's okay. Now I'm doing pretty good.
I need Yendar to like go back through all the episodes and just make a montage of how many times we spend just making fun of each other's accents.
Hours.
All right. Now, we'll let you in there, and you can go talk to Lastiel, and I guess beat him off if that's what you're here. If that's what the Dodo Boys sent you here for, then yeah, go in there and beat him off real good. And
All right, well that sounds sounds good.
and I mean maybe that's when he'll give you your money. But
Sounds good, yeah.
you know, in the
Yeah,
meantime,
that sounds great. Yeah.
That sounds good. You can open the
Okay,
door
okay.
now. I'm not going to do the accent thing again. I know you want me to.
boy, I really do. It's just such a wonderful thing. I'm still trying to recover from it. It was so wonderful. Maybe you just get
It really
dressed
throws
into
you
West-
off when you're not expecting it,
Oh
doesn't it?
shit! Oh fuck!
Don't worry, we can just have some fun.
Let's see. He just like opens the door and points inside. He's like,
Toodaloo, farewell, pip pip, bye bye then.
and he just kind of tips his hat.
Thank you.
And you
And
guys,
slump back his monocle. This works well, by the way.
Slump takes it back and like gives him a thumbs up and puts it in his pocket.
and you enter West Town. which looks, I guess I don't need to describe it anymore, because it looks a lot like Gangs of New York in there. It's got like the dirty roads and the kind of dirty buildings.
Oh, you lay it on me. I've never seen it.
Oh man, it's so good. So there's like this dirty road and there are these dirty buildings and the people are all kind of dirty.
Dude, it sounds so dirty.
This place is so fucking dirty. You'd think somebody would clean it up, but it's dirt everywhere.
It's just dirt and there's buildings and there's dirt on the buildings.
Yeah, dirt on the buildings.
Dude, gross,
it's
man.
fucking gross,
I'm so
man.
immersed.
I don't understand how
Holy
all these people
shit.
live here with all this dirt everywhere.
There's dirt and there's buildings. Like there's buildings and
Yeah.
dirt in the same area.
Buildings and dirt.
What the fuck, man?
And then you see a horse and carriage, and like the fucking horse and carriage are covered in dirt. It's just, and it's not even like
What
dirt.
the
It's like mud.
fuck?
Oh man,
What the
it's like
fuck?
mud with the buildings and everything.
Dude, gross, man. Okay. That's good to know.
Okay, so yeah, no, they look like whatever century the Gangs in New
I was
York
just fucking
thing.
with you. We're good.
Okay, good. Because I really can't describe it any further than it looks awful lot like Gangs in New York in here. So everyone should go watch that movie. Hashtag ad, hashtag sponsorship. Thank you, Gangs in New York. Not the movie, the actual people. The gangs have been sponsoring this episode. And you guys are walking through, and unfortunately, because you didn't hide your valuables very good, I'm gonna need we'll go in turn. So for Galdrick, you're gonna need to roll anyways. Galdrick, roll plus wisdom for a perception check to see if you notice anything.
Okay, what's perception again?
Wisdom. Holy fucking shit.
Dang.
Do I see the monocle?
With a 19, okay, I will say in such a way that you cannot possibly approach it, you do see a monocle that's very similar to the one that you're looking for on a very important looking rotund man, maybe 4 blocks away from where you guys are, kind of walking down the street. But what immediately draws your attention away from this person where they're lost in the crowd and you can't go find them again.
I like the way that was described. That's good. Yeah.
Yeah. That specific kind of way. You notice a child going through your pockets.
Who?
Galdrick. There's just a kid fucking going through your pockets.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited for this. I have waited legitimately a year to do this. I slapped the child.
Oh God.
And everyone stops and turns and stares at you.
My
I
God.
slapped the child. Get the fuck off of me!
My fucking God.
What's wrong with you? Go fight your parents!
Fuck
And then give
me.
me some sob stories about your dad, and that's how you're living on the street.
Oh no. Oh God. Oh no.
Go get a fucking job.
All right.
So how old is this kid?
So the kid's like 7 or 6 years old, kind of thing.
Okay, all right.
And
If
so,
he's 7 or 6, if he's
roll to
7 or 6,
attack,
I still...
Galdrick.
Wait, what?
Roll to attack.
Oh, okay.
Well, you were gonna say if he's 7 or 6.
I was gonna say if he's 7 or 6, I still slap him, but I don't swear at him. I'm not crazy.
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, sure.
I won't use harsh language, but I'll assault a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Well,
He's gotta learn.
Oh, I'm glad I picked you as my moral compass.
Okay, what's attack?
Roll plus charisma.
Oh, it's plus charisma. Oh, okay.
Yep. 10.
It's a light slap. It's a light slap.
It's you have successfully bypassed the 7-year-old child's armor class.
Feels good.
And I guess let's see, what kind of damage would this be? This is like roll a d20 plus strength.
No, shut the fuck up.
Just roll plus
not
strength.
Close-fisted trying to knock
Here,
this
I'll do it
kid's
for you.
I'm giving him a solid backhand.
It's okay. We'll just see. I'll roll for the kid to see how much.
psychological scarring.
Yeah. Okay.
He has 10 psychological scarring.
Plus whatever your strength is.
It's 5.
You +5. So you basically just bury this kid in the street. Like you hit him so hard that he digs his own grave on the way down, kind of thing.
Good. No. I keep walking forward without skipping a beat.
No. No.
Slump steps on the kid as they walk by.
Supportive.
I call him a street rat and then spit on him.
Jesus.
My God,
Christ.
no. Okay. So the kid kind of goes into your pocket and you just kind of like slap away at him. And like he was kind of prepared. So like as you go to hit him, he kind of like lifts his hands up and kind of slaps your hand away and just fucking takes off in the distance. But he did not get anything from you.
Oh, fucking shit.
Can I cast a message to the kid?
Yeah, sure.
Yo, dude, you were super quick. Do you want to learn magic?
Nope.
You can respond to this message.
Nope.
Dang.
That's a good answer.
Magic. Well, fine. Fuck you. Magic is cool. Suck my ass.
Okay, the next one. Jake, go ahead and roll a perception check. So roll plus wisdom, roll twice, and we'll take the lower of the two because you did not hide your gear very well.
Oh, my wisdom is not high.
Wait, I'm sorry, say that again?
It's Jake is rolling to see if he can see anybody going through his pockets. Oh my God.
And a 3.
That's the saddest thing I've ever
A
seen.
natty 20 and then a 3 thanks to disadvantage. Oh, it's heartbreaking. With the 3 plus 2 is 5. You are busy kind of watching this kid run into the distance and you're
like
kind of
casting message at him.
Exactly. You're kind of focusing, casting message at him. And when you finish, you notice that your pockets feel a lot lighter.
Oh God.
Oh shit.
What?
Hold on. There's like a bunch of that kid.
Oh boy. Okay.
I'll start patting myself down to like see what's gone, I guess, or is that not what we're doing right now?
We'll do that afterwards. You guys can kind of take stock afterwards because right now, Lou, you're gonna also, because you didn't hide your stuff very well, roll plus wisdom, roll twice, take the lower of the two.
Okay, this could be no problem.
Oh my God!
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay, still pretty
Holy
good.
Shit.
So disadvantage just
that is
wasted
so-
2 natty 20s. Holy shit.
Well done.
Fates.
But with a 20 total, you notice another kid who looks an awful lot like the other kid, like hands in your pockets, and like there's actually gold in his hands as he's been taking some gold out of your pockets.
Can I try and
Slap the
just
kid?
stop?
Yeah, you fucking
No.
just hammer him,
Can I just-
and he just breaks in half as you hit it. No, okay, yeah.
Oh, this is the worst. Can I try and stop it so he can't run away? So I can talk to him?
Yeah, roll plus dexterity to see if you can. Actually, yeah, roll plus dexterity. I'm gonna have the kid
I'm not good at
roll
that.
plus his dexterity.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are your dice
I
tonight?
don't know.
What the hell? Okay, another 20 against his 13. Nope, he's not quite quick enough. So you grab his arm, and he immediately like drops all the things he said, all the things that he had in his hands, and he's like, "Oh, I just found this on the ground. I was gonna return it to you. It fell out of your pocket. Oh, hello, nice lady. I just found this gold on the ground and thought maybe you'd want it. I think it's yours. I think it fell out of your. I found it. Do you want it?
No harm done. You didn't make away with anything. I know it's got to be just what you do, I guess, to get by. But why are you? Tell me about yourself. Why are you doing this?
Oh, I'm just a good patron saint of money given back. So I walk around giving people their money back.
Yeah, that's not real. That's just a bunch of lying one after another.
No, it's very real. I totally do that. I found this money on the
Are
ground.
you
I
a
thought maybe you
lone
want
sort of person, or do you have like a boss?
Oh yeah, no, I'm all by myself. I do this. I'm the only one.
You're not one of Lastiel's.
What? Who's the last deal? I don't know him, her, or it. What? What did you say? And
Listen, I didn't get mad at you when you were stealing from me. I think you can go ahead and tell me.
well, I mean, we all pay a little bit. Wait, wait, hold on, just a sec. You're gonna have to roll or something to convince me to tell you something. It's a roll plus charisma.
That's 3. What is happening? This is the best.
Okay, so you have just rolled a natural 20 and then 3 dirty 20s in a row. Holy fuck. I think
it was a physical dice.
The fucking dice rolls call fucking Volos. And he shows up. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck? He says, all right, well, I do believe you. We all give Lastiel just a little bit of our money, and he makes sure that the Dodo boys don't come in here and, break all our kneecaps and kill us. And we all get bread at the end of the day, so we all just, find a little bit of gold here and there, maybe on the ground or not quite there yet, and we bring some to Lastiel. That's it.
Do you get a lot of visitors in here? Because otherwise, aren't you just stealing from your own, pot of gold? You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no, we get lots of people in here. Lots of people visiting the town. Lots of tourists and travelers who got their big dumb pockets open. By the way, you shouldn't leave your pockets open like that. It's really easy to get into them.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I'll take care of that. But how has business been? Have you been making a lot of money?
I mean, pretty good. Not too bad. I mean, there's been, a few less people. I don't know why, but there's been a few less people, so it's been a bit harder. But, we just take a couple extra gold coins from them.
No, I understand. Hey, what's your name?
Kind of fucked.
What's my name?
Yeah.
Fidan.
Fidan?
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yeah, that's my name.
Turns around and walks the fuck away.
What? It's just my name. My name's Fidan. Is that such a big...
Slum says, I think we should talk to someone else. Let's talk to someone else.
Oh, no, wait.
That's such a weird thing to say.
Nah. Nope.
Hold on,
what? Slump decided we really didn't even talk
I feel
to
like
him
I
at
want
all.
to open up to you and tell you all kinds of things.
Oh, hey, dude, are you good? Do you have parents that live here, or do you all just, chill out here in these houses?
No, mostly just kids here, no parents. We're like little orphan Annies or Oliver Twists.
Hold on. Lude, don't let him move. And I'm going to cast a spell and stare aggressively at him for 30 seconds.
What are you doing?
This is
no, he's fine. He's not going to get
uncomfortable.
I don't really like this. I feel like I should find a parent or guardian because this makes me feel really awkward.
Well, no, hold on. This is fucking important. You told me that he was an orphan, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
wow,
good.
I feel like I may have trapped myself with that little piece of information.
No, I cast Modify Memory on him.
Okay.
And I I implant the fact that he met Riceco today, who is the most fabulous wizard in the world.
Okay.
Super wealthy.
Yeah.
And that he invited all the kids here to come learn magic at the biggest wizard city in the world that they could all go to for free, and that I can teleport them there if they all get together.
Holy shit. And he's just
they don't have to rob people anymore. They don't have to be street urchins. They can all go to wizard school. Let's go.
Okay. So after you after you look at him and implant this memory, he's like, all right, so I guess I'll just tell all the other kids that we should all meet up at Fidan's house, and then you'll kind of teleport us away so we can all become really cool wizards.
I look around at the party and be like,
what? How did you? Where did that come from?
Oh yeah, totes. I mean, give me a day or two. I need to get the teleportation circle up and running. Don't yet, but pass on the word. It's good. Here.
All right, yeah. In a day or two, maybe meet at my place.
Oh yeah, totes.
All right. Well, everyone you meet, just tell every person you see. Make sure you tell them to go meet Fidan. All right.
Okie dokie.
All right. Perfect.
Well, that's great. Now you don't have to steal anymore. So no more stealing.
This is the worst day of Slump's life. This is terrible. This is fucking terrible.
Why does the big man seem not so happy?
I don't know.
Just shut your fucking mouth, okay?
What's wrong?
Just shut your fucking
It
mouth.
just seems so uncalled for.
Just shut your fucking mouth. Just shut your fucking mouth.
It's such an irrational response. I'm just a little boy. I'm just a 7-year-old little boy.
Shut your fucking mouth.
I'm whispering into Slump's ear. Just fucking slap. Slap him. Slap him. Yes, y'all.
I shouldn't though.
Do it.
Master Jake would disapprove.
I just give the kid one of the titty playing cards, I guess. And
You guys are the worst adults.
Slump claps down on the kid's head as hard as he can with both hands.
oh no!
No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He would fucking squish his head like a tomato. No. Okay.
High tension.
So what do we do next then?
Just go tell everyone to talk to Phi Dan, all right?
No, we're not telling anyone to talk to Phi Dan.
Just make sure to tell everyone
Other than that.
to talk to Phi Dan, and I'll get them all rounded up. And then the next day or two, we can all go teleport. Maybe we can, I'll tell you what, I'll become kind of the leader of this little group of wizards, and we can just call them the Phi Dans.
No, nope.
It'll be the greatest organization of wizards ever.
Fucking figure this out right now. Figure it out right now. Undo whatever the fuck you did. Well.
Okay, thank you for talking to me and giving my stuff back.
Yeah, no problem.
Be good.
All right, we will. Okay. So I guess the way this works.
Sorry.
No. I actually really like it because I think the way this works is like, you guys start to go back to normal, and then you see little Phi Dan kind of reach out and grab another kid, as you notice that there was someone else going for Slump's pockets, and little Phi Dan says, "We don't need to do that anymore. We're don't worry, we're gonna all become wizards. Don't bother stealing from anyone anymore." And Slump doesn't have to roll a perception check because no one tries to steal his stuff.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Hey, one of my plans didn't backfire. Yay! Let's hope they don't die in the next few days.
Okay. And you guys are kind of making your way through town. And Galdrick, with your perception check from earlier, you see that same kind of chunky looking man with the monocle on kind of enter a house at the far western side of the west town.
Is it the monocle? Do I recognize it?
With the perception check you rolled earlier, yes, you can tell that is the monocle. And you can tell especially because the person wearing it is probably the wealthiest human you've ever met.
Okay, got it.
Wearing my monocle?
Yep.
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, so you see him kind of enter a house into the far side of West Town.
Okay.
Would you guys like to
notice him?
I would direct the party like to walk that way.
Okay, cool.
If we don't have a general direction, yeah.
And as you guys approach the house, you notice this like big garbage can sitting beside the staircase that he kind of went into the house. And the house is like the only kind of clean-ish looking one. It's not clean. It looks like someone took a dirty rag to wipe all the mud off. So it kind of looks like smeared mud rather than splattered mud, but it's the only one that even attempted to have anyone clean it. Mm-hmm. And there's this giant trash can outside the front steps. And as you guys approach, the trash can starts kind of rumbling.
Oh.
I want Slump to like smack the side of it and pull the lid off.
And as you kind of smack the side and pull the lid off, this like woman with this bright yellow hat kind of stands up from the trash can and says, what are you doing near my trash can?
Have you seen the video clip where the guy jumps out of a fucking garbage can in a school hallway to scare the other guy, and he's like wearing a clown mask, and the dude that he scares just punches him straight in the face?
Yeah.
I wanted it to be something like this, but Slump like half realizes that like this is not a threat, but it's a little bit too late. So instead he just like I want him like palm the center of her face and like push away because he's scared. He's going, ah! He's just, like, push her in the center of the face and just push backwards.
And I think her trash can kind of tips over backwards, and you're like, oh shit! And it crashes over backwards and a bunch of garbage spills out.
I think as this happens, Slump like realizes that it wasn't a threat and tries to help, and instead he grabs the garbage can to like try to catch it, but in essence he just lifts it up while it's upside down, so everything that was in it dumps on top of the lady.
Oh no, here you go.
All right, I've been working on that trash for a long time. I got prime trash in there, and now it's all covered in mud.
I was love to turn around to Galdrick and go, it's all covered in mud now.
Now all my trash is covered in mud.
Now
I
it's
had
all
the
covered
best.
in mud.
I had the best trash. All right.
She had the best trash. Now it's all covered in
Now
mud.
it's all covered in mud.
Now it's all covered in mud.
It's not like he grabs a handful and he's like holding it angrily up towards Galdrick.
All covered in mud now.
Look
now
what you
it's all
did.
covered in mud. Look what you did.
I continue walking towards where the monocle is.
She like puts an arm out and says, "Oh no one gets past Hazard Girl without paying the fee."
What's the fee?
I gotta ask you some questions.
Oh my fucking god. Okay.
Yeah,
riddles,
questions.
or-
Quiz time.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Go
Now,
Hazard,
well,
dog.
first of all, you're gonna have to get me help me get all the garbage. But I can't ask any riddles without some help getting
Are you
without
okay?
my
Did
garbage.
you hurt yourself as you fell? Or you all right?
No,
That's not evil.
the garbage. The spell finds no purchases. This is not an evil being.
Okay. All right.
Uh-huh.
Fine. Whatever.
All right. Okay, just a sec. Let me. And she just kind of like shovels all the garbage back into the garbage can, and then hops back in. Like, all right. Well, it's kind of dirty in here now, so thanks for that. Anyways, okay. Now I've got a couple questions for you. What month of the year has 28 days?
Fumbledary.
Do they have the same months here? That's
Yeah, they're the same months.
weird.
I don't know.
Well, they all do.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. You got that one pretty good.
Motherfucker.
You could have just picked any month. The answer's still right. There's still 28 days in any fucking month.
That's
All right,
true.
smart guy. All
If I
right,
said
smart.
Ju-
Okay,
if
no,
I
that's
said
fine.
June, you can't say it's wrong because it's fucking true.
Sure, yeah, no, sure. What can you keep after you give to someone else?
A car?
That doesn't even make. What the fuck? How the
What if they
fuck are
give
you
it
gonna
back?
keep a car?
Herpes?
What if they give it back? You can just keep it.
Well, okay, no, let's not think about that's no,
Herpes. I'm gonna say
that's the
herpes.
truth.
that's not okay. Herpes also.
Well, I mean, that's a good one, but I was going to say like
What-
knowledge or like a
can you-
smarts.
Your own counsel, you can keep to yourself.
An opinion?
all right, wow.
That is a bunch of- You're super not good at the riddles.
You got
you
a
want
lot
me to
that
make
you-
up the riddles?
You got quite a few answers that really kind of work. All right, well,
Yeah.
A hug?
the answer. Well, no, the answer actually has something to do with getting in there.
Oh.
So, all right. So I'll tell you what the real answer was, even though you technically got it. It's your word.
Oh.
Oh,
right.
sure, yeah. Mhm.
Now,
That was a really good one.
Yeah.
That was really good. You did
Thank
a
you.
great job.
that one's a
You are
really good
doing
one.
Just really
You are
good.
doing the best.
Thank you. All right. The last one. What can you hold in your left hand, but not in your right?
Your left thumb. Just wrap your other fingers around it, then you're holding it.
Your right hand.
Wait, what? No. I reach across and like show him that
Slump shits his pants laughing.
Good one, Jorp. That was a funny one.
All right. Well, nobody's got it yet.
Oh, a cast that was molded specifically for your left hand.
I mean, you could still hold it in your other hand.
No. That goes in.
Oh wait. I like. Hold on.
Is it the
I
other
like
hand?
touch my arm. Because like it can't bend
Yeah.
my left hand to touch my own arm.
Yeah.
So I like grab my left forearm with my right hand.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, all this shit, and I like point from wherever I can't reach.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh wait, well I can kind of touch it here if I like touch my shoulder. Like that's part of it, but everything down is no.
All right. Yeah. No,
Hold
that's
on.
that. It's. I mean, that's you got pretty close. It's your right hand.
Wait, what?
You can't
when
hold
you
your right
put it in
hand
a
with your
fist,
right
it's
hand.
kind of like you're holding it.
But if you hold your own thumb, isn't that part of your hand?
All right, you can hold part of it, but you can't hold the. Listen,
The whole.
the,
Yeah.
the answers are the important part. All right.
Okay. Right. You're doing so good.
Yeah.
Hold on, I can clap with one hand. Is that like the thing?
That's not holding your hand. That's just weirdly flopping your hand around.
It is pretty fun now. I mean, check it out.
All right.
Hold on.
That is pretty good.
That is really fancy what you're doing over there.
No, don't do this to me.
You said that, Jorp, you said that you can't touch your left forearm with your left hand?
Maybe I'm just not flexible, but I can. I can.
Slum grabs his wrist.
Oh no! Why did he do that? Why did he do that? It's a bone is sticking out. Oh God! Oh boy!
Slump sees it. Everyone's like looking sick, looking at his arm, which is now shaped like an L.
Oh, hold on. Slump will put it back.
No, don't. Oh God!
I'm just laughing at it.
Oh no!
There we go.
I want to make one of my shields to vomit in and then make it disappear.
Yeah. Hazard Girl also vomits into it. All right. Well, that's not quite what I was expecting.
Technically true, though, right?
Technically true.
All right.
All right. No, I don't remember what the first answer was because that one was kind of a throwaway. The second one was your word, and the third one was your right hand. So remember those when you're in there. All right. Those are the important things to know.
The word, the right hand, and what?
Your word. And your right hand.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
The first one doesn't matter.
No, the first one's just a made-up one.
Okay.
That's just for fun. I live in a trash can, all right? I've got to have a little bit of fun.
Hey,
yeah.
You
did good with that.
So wait, you're like a cryptic Oscar the Grouch, and we have to remember words and right hands?
No, your word.
Your word.
And your right hand.
And your right hand. Okay, okay.
All right. And I'm not just a creepy Oscar living in a trash can, all right? I am the Hazard Girl, and I watch over Last Heel's abode, and I make sure only those who are meant to go in, go in.
Okay, sweet.
Can we go in then?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Great. Good puzzles.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, super good. Really hard.
Thank you.
Super tough, man.
Thank you very much. Not many people compliment me on how good my puzzles are.
Yeah.
No,
wow,
I'm
that's
sorry
crazy.
to hear that.
Yeah, they're really quite good. I like them.
Wow, that's crazy because they were great.
Is there like more trash can down there? Is it like a bunker underneath or something?
Oh no, it's just a trash can. It's just me and
like
my trash in here.
You just leave in like a big cylinder?
Yeah, I just kind of fold up in here. I eat my food in here. I don't really go much places other than here, but that's kind of all I need. Is there a problem with that?
Learning to be a wizard. You're super smart.
Well, I mean, I've got the magic of riddles. That's kind of a wizard already.
Yeah, but that's like really shitty wizard stuff. Imagine if you could say a riddle and make fireballs.
Well, I mean, that does sound pretty cool.
That would be a sweet riddle.
As long as I can keep doing riddles, why don't you roll a charisma? See if you can persuade.
Not fucking no.
Wizard evangelist out here.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah. 17.
No modifier.
With a clean, natural 17, Hazard Girl's like, I guess I could be a trash wizard.
Thoughts? I mean, you've got the chops. Like, verbal component is really important to spellcasting, and you have such good riddling.
All right. I don't think. Well, how are you going to teach me? Could you teach me some magic right now?
I mean, nope, because it takes a super long time, and we've got some shit to do. Not going to lie about it.
Okay,
it's hard, but there's a whole bunch of people who are going to be hanging out with a super cool dude named Brasco, and he lives in this place that I forgot the name of, and it's pretty far away, and there's going to be a teleportation circle party, and we're going to get everybody there.
All right. Well, I'll show up when you tell me when the thing is, and I'll show up at the teleportation circle, and I'll become the very first trash wizard.
Totes. And I give this is a lady, yeah?
Yeah.
I'll sort through the deck of titty playing cards to see if I can find the other David Hasselhoff.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
and give her that. And on the back, I'll just write, "Yay, the amazing! Meet here in like a day or two." It's like super not specific.
And I think that this Hasselhoff card, like it kind of, this was the kind of the shitty one. It kind of bent and destroyed and folded, and you know, it's kind of the outer card for a lot of the time, so it gets beaten up a lot. And it's like you feel a little bit bad giving it to her until you see the look in her eye as she realizes this is a trash card and she wants this thing so badly. And she snatches it out of your hand and immediately drops it into her trash can. All right, perfect. I'll be there.
Okie dokie, glad to be speaking to the first future trash wizard ever. Goodbye. Have a good riddling.
Okay, would you guys like to proceed into the house itself?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh,
Can they convince the house to be a wizard? No.
So as you guys enter the house, it is it's kind of weirdly laid out. There's like a giant antler chandelier in the roof. There's a big velvet red chair along the wall. There's like a plaid chair, a plaid couch on like the left-hand wall. There's a big series of tables that are all obviously from different makes and different craftsmen, different types of tables. Some of them are like coffee tables or side tables. One's a giant like feasting table. And on the other side of the feasting table, you see that very, very obviously wealthy man with the monocle on, also with the kind of classic ragtag Lou 2-ish flat cap and fingerless gloves and tweed jacket. And he's kind of sitting there with a pipe in his mouth, and there's a big thug standing behind him. And he says, "Oh, come in, of course. Come in and make yourselves at home."
He's wearing the monocle.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
As you realize, this is the wealthiest man you've ever, like, this is a fraction of what he owns. He probably owns the free city. He's so rich. Oh, please come in and sit down. Find yourself a chair.
Wow. Hello.
Greetings. To whom do I have the pleasure of addressing today?
Oh, this is the Slump Dog. Hi, Mr. Man.
Greetings, Mr. Slumpdog. My name is Lashtiel, and I run this humble abode. The rest of you, what are your names?
I'm Galdrick. Am I mesmerized by how wealthy he is, or do I know it's the fucking monocle?
I mean, it's a weird thing because you know that the monocle makes people seem wealthy. But at the same time, you also have the undeniable knowledge that he is incredibly wealthy. So it's a weird thing. It's like, you know that the monocle makes you think that, but that doesn't take away from the fact that he's incredibly wealthy. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you do know that he's got the monocle on, and that's making you think, because it's more a fact. It's not a fucking like a check or a saving throw. With the person who wears it is viewed as the most wealthy kind of thing, the aristocracy, the financial elite kind of thing. He says, "Mr. Galdrick, what a pleasure to meet you. Please sit down. And the rest of you?"
I also like to sit.
Yes, do that.
Yeah, sitting is nice.
Your chairs are fancy as fuck.
I would thank you very much, and I gather by your accent that you are a wielder of the arcade magics. What's your name, my friend?
Oh, hey, I'm Yake the Amazing.
Yake the Amazing.
I think you said it right. That's a good one. A lot of people say it with the hard yay. It's nice.
Oh, well, not everyone is as cultured as I am. Not many have traveled the world and seen the things that I've seen, so...
No. Obviously.
And you, my good lady, what is your name?
Oh, well, hello. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm Lou. I understand you last steal. Hello.
Yes, I'm Last Seal. Good Lou, please take a seat. Make yourselves at home.
Can Slump tell you something? Slump is so excited right now. Oh, Slump is so excited right now. Can Slump tell you something?
Oh, I'm so excited to hear your news. Yes, please, Mr. Slump, tell me your good news.
Slump just saw something about your magnificent self.
Oh?
And he's like pointing towards his eye and says,
Guess what? Guess what?
What?
Slump has one, and whenever Slump puts it on, the really, really, really smart people also look at Slump like he's even smarter.
That's quite a would you mind showing me? That's such a fancy trick. I would love to see it.
Are you ready?
I'm quite ready.
Okay.
And Slump puts on the fucking monocle. That doesn't just the fucking monocle.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yes, my good man Slump. I can't. He kind of like eyes the rest of the party like, what the fuck? Yes, Mr. Slump, I could immediately tell how very wise you are. Oh, goodness me, my Slump.
Slump can tell that you're one of the good dogs. You want to try trading?
Trading?
Just for swapsies to see how they feel.
Slump legitimately has no idea that that's his monocle.
Totally, yeah.
You wanna?
Roll plus charisma. Because I think it's like it's not necessarily
hold on.
deception.
Before we do that, just go with it for a minute.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Just go with it.
Okay.
Want to trade?
Roll the charisma check anyways, and that'll kind of decide the flavor of it. But I do like yeah.
Want to trade?
Well, I would like to see how that one fits. Yes, of course. And he hands you your monocle. And you hand him the monocle that does nothing.
See, because Slump sometimes thinks to Slump self, should Slump have eat? Should Slump... And then sometimes I wonder to myself, what is the nature of meaning? Who is Slump after all? Really? Who is Slump? Is Slump the person who wonders who Slump is?
And as he like puts the absolute nothing monocle on his face, he says, well, Mr. Slump, that's really quite a good idea. What a question. What is the nature of oneself? Isn't that interesting?
Did you say that you owned all of this? Now that I'm looking at it.
Slump like takes the monocle off and is handing it back to him like to complete the trade.
I'm not really sure how Slump feels about. And then sometimes Slump looks around and there's bowls and the walls have mud and someone is all dirty.
And as soon as Slump like puts it back on his face, and,
oh wow, this house is so nice.
Yeah, and he's
Slump is visibly sweating. The strain from all of this is really wearing on Slump.
And he kind of gives you the fake one back. He takes the good monocle, and as he's kind of holding, he's like, yes, I kind of run this place, and everybody pays me a little bit of, and he pops it in. He's like, and it's a little bit of a tribute that everyone pays to me, for running such a good show here in West Town.
Slump is clapping gently.
And like when he took the monocle off, like you all immediately like realized that, yeah, sure, he's wealthy, but he's like wealthy for beggars, so he's not that rich. But as soon as the monocle went on, you just had that feeling of he's gotta have something. He's gotta be owning some kind of good stuff. Is there anything I could help you with as I find you fine gentlefolk in my abode?
What do you think?
It seems your payment to the Dodo dogs was a little light. And we're just here to clear it up.
I'm sure that can't be true. I'm always quite on time with all my payments. Let me take a look here at my ledger and make sure. Oh, it does look like I was just a little bit light. I think somebody got a little sticky fingered with the last payment. Let me fetch the money that I owe you. And now I would like Jake and Lou to go over what they might have lost when they rolled their perception checks. Oh wait, no, Lou, you caught him.
That's true.
Jake's the only one that had anything. Jake's the only one that had anything. All right, Jake, you're the one with the really good inventory keeping. Why don't you list me some of the things you might have had in your pockets?
Okay. The dagger. Well, like pockets are like on me.
Kind of on you. Anywhere that you feel would have been, verifiably pickpocketable.
I mean, I'm literally wearing like crushed velvet pajamas and a robe, so they could get all my shit. Well, backpack. Backpack's like blown open though, so.
Yeah.
Okay. Dagger, spellbook, scrying orb, Tupperware, ninja peanut butter knife. The headband's probably on my head, so no. Earring of friendship again, bracelet, no. 5 scrolls that were the data cubes, 10 horse certificates, a scroll of dispel magic, no more loose gunpowder, I didn't mark that off, 2 health potions, the coin, and everything else was destroyed.
Oh man. Oh boy, there's some good stuff there. Okay. So I will say what is missing is the horse certificates are gone.
Okay, all 10.
All 10.
Fuck. I was gonna give those to the children so they had wealth when they were on the other side.
Uh-oh.
DM.
1 health potion is gone.
Got it.
And the coin is gone.
The one, oh, shut your fuck.
But as Lastiel comes back, he's got kind of a pile of coins, and or like he's got like a bag of money, and he throws the bag of money on the table, and subconsciously somewhere you can tell that it is basically the money's worth of the things that were stolen from you. And then he says, "Oh, I think it's not quite there. There was just one more." And he kind of flips the coin off his thumb, and of course it lands tails up on the table. It's like, "There you go. That should be enough to pay what I was light."
Does it look exactly like a gold coin, or does it look particular? Like, would I know right away?
Yeah, it's like kind of rusted, so you can definitely tell right away. Go ahead and take that. Just bring that back to Dodo Pod. Tell him I'm very sorry for having been a little bit light last time. It was extenuating circumstances and all that. I'm sure she'll understand.
Oh no, totes. But like, do you think that the person you sent to make the payment stole money from you?
Oh no, I didn't actually have all the money. There weren't as many visitors for us to exchange goods with. So
rough.
We came a little bit light. That's all it was.
I mean, that sucks. You're not super liquid. I mean, I'm not the big business guy, but that kind of sucks. Are you good?
Oh, of course, we're totally fine. It's just wartime and all that. Not as many people coming through town, people not spending as much money in our shops, as it were, kind of thing. War's tough on many people.
Yeah, it's tough on many people.
Yeah. Tough on many people.
Tough on many people.
Don't even worry.
I mean, what kind of goods do you sell? You might want to diversify the goods that you're selling so that your, inventory is attractive to people.
It's mostly skill-based goods that we sell,
Oh.
Yeah, it's like, tricks and
Like entertainment?
Yeah, it's a form of it's kind of like what you call it, up close magic.
Oh my god.
Oh, dude,
Slump loves that.
I'm super bad at it. I try a bunch and I can do a bunch of cool magic stuff, but when you do the close-up magic, I'm like super bad.
It's mostly my kids though. They're really the professionals at the close-up magic. They're all my wonderful children in Westtown, all my red dabbits. They're really the ones that make the whole kind of town tick with their, unique skill set.
Oh, I mean, I talked to the one dude. I don't remember his name. But
I think it was Fidan, probably. Fidan is often.
No, not Fidan. Nope.
Most of the time, people are talking to Fidan when they're here.
Nope.
Do you like adopt these kids? What happened to all of their families?
Oh, orphans from war or orphans from all sorts of parents don't want them, or perhaps they can't find them when they enter the town, stuff like that. Sometimes they get lost and separated from the parents, and I just kind of scoop them up and say, "Don't worry, Daddy Lastiel will take care of you now."
Daddy Lastiel.
Oh, nice. That's not problematic at all. I'm so glad to talk to you.
Perfect. Well, you have your money.
Well, Slump wants to know if we can make a trade.
A trade? Well,
because Slump wants to keep your little circle dog on the hybridable.
My monocle?
Yeah. Slump's collecting them.
He holds out one hand with the monocle and the other hand with nothing.
See? He already has two.
Oh, goodness. Well, I mean, I really quite like it. What would you offer for this? I've noticed I've had significantly more success since I've had this.
You can have both of these.
And as Slump is saying that, I want Slump to Slump 100% believes this.
Yeah.
He trying to make eye contact with Lastiel. He reaches to the side to put on the non-existent monocle on Galdrick's face, hoping that Galdrick will say something impressive and intellectual.
Yeah.
So you can have both of these.
Perhaps maybe you should inquire about perhaps making the trade.
Yes. Yeah. See?
Slobber a little bit.
Slump takes it off of Galdrick's face and puts it on his own face.
Well, what do you say?
It seems to enhance the abilities that you already have.
Yeah.
Quite a powerful little artifact there.
Yeah.
But you would give me... Wait, what's the other one? I can't see the other one.
That's the bad. You can only see it if you're a really, really smart dog.
Oh, yes, I see it there now. Yes, of course.
You see it?
Of course, yeah. I'm kind of going off the 17 charisma roll from previously kind of thing. Yes, of course I see it. I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I see. Of course, I'm smart enough to see that.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, yes, very. And you would give me both of those for this little thing.
2 for 1. That one looks familiar and makes Slump feel nice in his tum-tum.
Oh, well, I mean, a 2-for-1 trade is pretty good. Now, I have a couple of questions. Can I wear them both at the same time, or does it have to be one or the other?
Slump never thought of that.
Oh, okay,
Slump,
no, trade, let's do the trade. Absolutely, no, don't even try. Let's just do the trade. No, come on now, let's do the trade.
Hold on.
So I want Slump to he puts on the pointless monocle, and then the invisible one he pulls up to his other eye.
Yeah.
And both of his eyes just shoot open wide.
What did you see? No, don't tell me. Don't tell me. I want to see for myself. Don't ruin the surprise.
Wow.
No, don't.
Slump has so many business ideas. Maybe we should just talk about this some other time.
No, come on. I've already agreed to the deal. Come on, gentleman's agreement. And he kind of pops it out.
All right,
come on. Let's just make the deal.
All right.
Slump gives him the monocle and then drops the nothing in his other hand.
Yeah.
And then puts the other monocle in his pocket. So now no one's wearing any monocles.
So wait, what did you give last deal?
I gave him the monocle that we found that was nothing, like the nothing monocle.
Yeah.
And then into his other open hand I placed nothing.
Okay,
Literally held my hand open and dropped nothing.
Yeah.
And then that's it.
Yep. Okay, perfect.
There we go.
All right. Well, that's perfect. And now that's a deal worth celebrating. I just want to thank you fine gentlemen for a deal well struck. You come here, you don't rough anybody up, you get your money, and that's just fantastic. And we have this wonderful monocle deal.
I want to be doing the thing where like I'm very like casual, like putting the sword away and just hoping nobody notices me. Yeah.
Is there any way that we should make sure we can leave without having this taken from us?
Oh yes. All right. Oh, your pockets are all wide open. All right. So what you want to do is you want to kind of tuck the top of the pocket in, right? So they kind of got to get it into the pocket, right? Then you just got to tuck it in a little bit like that. Then they'll just leave you alone. Honestly, when they see you leaving my house, they'll figure I already robbed stuff from you. They'll just let you go. You should be fine. Oh yeah, you'll be fine.
How big is this?
The house?
The money.
Oh, the money? It looks like the amount that I said before.
So it's a coin. So it's a coin purse, is what you're saying.
That feels like narratively, maybe we should go to the next town.
Yeah, it's the I think I said like 700, and then the other guys were a little more than double, and then the last guys were only just a little bit light. It's more the relative amounts that matter. So this was the normal amount. The next place is the double amount.
Gotcha.
Was there any other like adult in here? Was there anyone else aside from this dude and a bunch of kids and the trash can wizard?
There was a thug standing behind him, and there are some adults in town.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, in this building that we're
in this building, it's just him and his thug.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And how close was the trash can to the building?
Trash can was kind of at the steps leading up into the building, so quite close.
Shit. Okay.
All right. Well, you know the way out. Just make sure you got your pockets all tucked and give my best to Dodo Pa.
Okay. Thank you, Mr.
Last deal.
Okay. Kind of a dumb fucking name. All right.
Well,
thanks.
Great.
Bye.
Thanks.
You start walking.
It was great to meet you. Bye. Yep. That's
All right,
it.
see ya.
All.
See you later.
And you guys leave the house, and as you do, I think kind of surprisingly, Hazard Girl kind of jumps out of the trash can. Not jumps up, but like kind of pops up to see who's coming really quickly, and kind of gives you guys a little bit of a startle. And you guys make your way out of the town, unless you want to do anything else here.
No, yeah, I think pretty much good.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, I will disclose that they hustled us, fenced our shit, and gave us our own gold back as payment.
Yeah.
Just in case anyone of the party missed that.
Yeah.
I'll let them know.
Geez.
And we'll be 1 gold coin shy because I take back my fucking magic upside down coin.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you need that here. Can I just replace it with another one of mine?
Yeah.
I guess that's actually a good question. Like, is there anything that we can do to get our belongings back?
I was just going to burn this whole thing down when the kids leave. Everything is made of wood. Oh wait, hold on. I will be quieter. I was going to burn everything down.
It's not a bad idea. Slum thinks that maybe they took some things. That's not okay.
Thoughts. Oh yeah, that's super bad. And he just like takes children.
Yeah, that was really distressing.
That part seemed problematic. He
Yeah,
was
I
pretty
didn't
open
like it.
about it.
Didn't want to supercate into it. But,
Yeah, he was pretty open about it.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess that who knows? I guess in this place, human trafficking is like, okay, whatever.
Oh boy. At first I was kind of worried about you stealing all the kids for magical purposes. Kind of seemed labyrinthy, David Bowie, you know what I mean? But it seems fine. Much better alternative.
You guys have been doing super good job as my moral compass, and I thought, hey, Rysco's got like this whole big city and a whole bunch of houses, and nobody lives there and shit. I mean, you have to get that started somehow.
I like it.
I mean, hey, magic, and I don't know, maybe Rysco will find a way to feed a bunch of kids. Hopefully, that'd be a big
Conjure
Oops,
food,
but-
right? Maybe that's one of the first
toads, there
spells.
you go. I mean, we might need the cleric. I don't know if wizards.
Oh,
can do that.
right,
I don't think
right,
I have
right.
it. So. But you know, we could be like, hey, here's a bunch of kids and 40 pounds of food. Good
Yeah,
luck, Bryce.
That makes sense.
You know.
So what do we know about this next part of town that we're heading to?
Good question. Where are we going south?
Yes, just the
The
Sogov.
Drugs. Yep,
Drugs, right. Drugs.
Yeah,
Don't
drugs,
eat or drink
spice.
anything.
Yeah, careful. Everyone's gonna be high as balls.
I take pride in setting up my bib.
Slump wants to try space DMT.
Oh.
See if they have some down here.
As our
Have you
UPR
been tried
trip
DMT
center.
on elk meat? I hit it super good.
All right, well, fuck, let's get going.
Yeah, so like, I
do
guess
it.
so. Well, so do we want to try to get our stuff back? Like, what did we lose? Did I lose my impossibolas? Because I fucking want those. I guess not, because they didn't touch me. But
Yeah, they didn't touch you. They didn't get anything from Lou. All they got were the horse certificates and a healing potion from Jake.
okay.
And his
Well,
coin,
Slump
but he got
doesn't
the
care
coin
about
back.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
How are you feeling about those horse certificates, Jake? I'm sorry you got. Jake. I'm sorry also for that. I'm sorry
No,
you got
that's
robbed.
okay. That's okay. I mean, it kind of sucks, but I also think I stole those. I don't really know where they came from.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Did that? Maybe
think
they
that was-
were like, oh, those were the
Yeah.
license plates for the spaceships. Oh shit!
Yeah.
Exactly.
Whoa, what's like the relative cost? You know, I don't know how much money is worth here. Like, how much is it? How much is? We just have this 700 gold pieces. How much is that?
Yeah, really.
Is that like a house worth? Is that like, I don't know, a big dinner?
Would we know? Like, because we've paid for lodging and stuff.
Oh yeah, hundreds of gold is incredibly wealthy. Like that is buying a house and having a horse and money in the bank. Like that's a big chunk of change.
Every month, man. Is that owed every month to the Dodo Boys?
That's what it sounds like. Yep.
Steep.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yo, Galdric or Baldric, I forget which one you are. Do you want to put this in the thing?
Yeah, oh yeah, sure, I'll take it. Can I grab this with one hand?
Yes, technically. I mean, it's a lot. Wait, how much is 800 pieces of gold?
It's a lot.
That's
It's
a lot.
I feel like it'd be like a grocery bag size.
Yeah, grocery bag.
Right?
Of
Like roughly.
solid gold.
Well, it's
Yeah.
a pretty big. I mean, I ain't gonna fight you on it. I'm just trying to make this story move.
Google doesn't have any good pictures of what 800
It
pieces
is
of gold looks
14
like.
pounds of gold.
How
Oh,
much?
14 pounds is nothing.
In
Ah,
5e,
shit.
700 gold is 14 pounds.
Okay, you can easily hold that with one hand.
Thanks, D&D coincalc.web.app.
That's super cool. That's actually a really cool metric to know. Also, that doesn't sound like a lot.
What is happening? What's going on right now?
He's taking care of the coins.
It's done.
There we go. Sometimes someplace to watch is kind of makes him feel weird. You know?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Sogov.
Can we start making our way to the
Yeah, I
southern?
think so.
Yep. Okay. You make your way down to South Town, where
Drug City.
Drug City. It's almost like Sogov is Vagos backwards. And you notice these drug dealing kingpins as you kind of approach the gate to Southtown. There are these like two very tall, very thin elves with very kind of spacey looks in their eyes. And one of them kind of says like, "Whoa, man. Whoa."
Hey.
Can I try and seem really mystical?
Yeah.
And say hello. You're here, of course, to see your boss, UVMXE, as it was foretold, and as it will always have been.
Whoa, you got that in a vision?
I get many things in vision.
Whoa, what are you gonna say?
Well, that is for UVMXE's
Of
ears
course, no, don't tell me, don't tell me. Oh, if you tell me my head's gonna explode, man.
Being from California, I'm triggered as fuck.
Roll.
Are you from LA? LA? Bro, let's get tacos at the truck. You had a ramen burger? Fuck.
Ramen burger?
Bro, you haven't had a ramen burger? You gotta get to LA.
Are like the fucking best thing you'll like ever have.
Really?
Straight good. There's two kinds of ramen burgers, bro. One is when it's just like the super crunch. The other one's when they cook it in the sauce, then they refry it.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Oh my god, that sounds really good.
It's
really
fucking
good.
straight nauseous. No, it's good.
It's hella good, bro.
Bro, I could fucking house a ramen burger right now.
Oh my god.
He's getting real dialect.
Yeah,
I like
damn.
it.
Roll plus charisma and roll at advantage as you've kind of dialed into the vibe.
Bruh, In-N-Out Burger can suck my ass.
Okay, there we go. An 18.
That's what I was looking for.
With an 18, like, whoa, you got the visions. Okay, yeah. You go in there, you go hey, you guys want a little bit of the good stuff before you go in there? You guys want some of the good? Maybe you want a little bit of the good
just
stuff?
to have on hand.
What?
We'll just hold it.
You just want to hold it?
Would this make me super good with magic?
Yeah, man. This
I'm
will
in.
make you super good at magic.
Oh, wait.
Watch.
I'm going to look at Lou and look at Goldrick.
Watch this. No, wait. I'll show you. Watch this. Watch how good. What kind of magic do you want to see? Watch this. I'm gonna make a unicorn. Whoa! And he starts kind of like having his hands kind of do the shit. Who's the person from Cowboy Bebop? The little girl.
Ed.
Starts doing like the Ed hands with like the hands out in front, kind of coming up with the fingers pointing down, kind of thing. It's like whoa, unicorn. Oh, my magic is so good. Yeah, you want to do magic like that?
Nope, I'm good. That was pretty shit.
What are you talking? You offended my unicorn. I just named it too. How dare you?
What was its name?
I just named it Fidan.
Oh, that's so weird.
I know. It came to me in a vision. Anyways, you guys want to go in there? You want to talk to? Well, you guys don't know his real name.
Did you say Fidan?
Yes, the
Techsmith.
name of my
Did you
Usually.
fucking say
name of my unicorn.
Dan?
Do you want to talk to my unicorn?
Oh.
You don't want to just talk to Fidan for a minute?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's such a good. It's a beautiful unicorn I just made. His name is Fidan. You should talk to him. Wouldn't that be great? No. Okay. No, that's fine. You don't have to talk to him. I'll just ride him. I'll ride him around. Well, you guys go talk to my boss. You guys don't know how to pronounce his name. You just say UVMXC. But yeah, I'm gonna go ride my unicorn. And he kind of props one leg up and promptly falls completely face first on the ground. And then his legs are kind of moving and he's like, yeah, a unicorn, man.
Wow, look at him go.
Yeah, look at me go.
Yeah.
I'm riding him.
He's riding it.
And the other one just kind of like gives you a thumbs up and pushes open the gate and lets you guys into Southtown.
Man, look after him. Thank you.
He's awesome, man. I think I'm gonna make my own unicorn.
Oh, I see.
And you enter into Southtown, which is run by the Sogov. And as you enter into the town, you notice that it's quite clean, especially compared to West Town. But everyone is like out on the streets just sitting around. Like They're slumped on the walls. They're laying in the middle of the street. Some of them are up in trees. Some of them are kind of like hanging out of windows. They all have way glazed over eyes, with kind of dumbfound smiles on their faces. And yeah, they're just kind of everywhere. Like you have to kind of step over them wherever you go. And a lot of them are wearing kind of samey clothes, maybe a little bit cultish, but a lot of them are wearing very obviously outside clothes. They do not come from this town. They're just partaking in the indulgences of Southtown.
Seems like business is good here.
Yeah, seems like there's no reason why they can't fucking pay.
They probably just forgot.
That's a good point, actually. Is there someone in charge?
I want Slump to like look around for some like fucking floozy on the street and just grab them by the collar and be like, hey, what do you know about
The opposite approach.
As you like grab someone and start shaking them and scream, like, whoa, man, whoa. Oh no! I'm gonna die! I'm gonna die!
As it's happening, Slump doesn't like understand why the person's crying, so he just starts crying too.
Oh no, man! I'm too high for this shit!
Slump is just shaking him crazily, looking at the rest of the party, crying hysterically. Just can't stop crying.
I can't handle this shit, man. Just let me die.
Just let him die. Do you know where we can go if someone owed the money to the no boys and the no dogs, please?
I don't want to go to the space stars with the big dog in the sky. Oh no!
You're gonna go. You're gonna go.
I don't want to.
Slump is gonna have to kill you. Come on.
And he just like passes out. Drool starts coming out of his mouth. His eyes roll backwards, and he just
Look at
fucking
him.
passes out.
He's all sleepy.
I'll roll him on his side.
Yeah, I was just gonna say.
That's awesome.
Do you lay him on his back or?
Recovery position.
Well,
Are there any houses that look?
Slump, did you get anything from that guy? Did you get any advice on where to go?
Mostly just a lot of fear, and he just kept saying that he didn't want to die.
Oh yeah.
That's mostly it. We should. How do we find out who's in charge?
Can I do a perception check to see if there's someone around who like looks like they know something about the city and isn't totally fucking wigged out of their shit?
Yeah. Roll plus wisdom to see if you can find someone who's not totally fucking gone.
Slump picks up another person.
Yeah, you pick up the same person and you just start screaming at an unconscious body. Yeah,
just an unconscious body.
Yeah.
Slump tried someone else and he didn't know either.
Oh, tricky.
Can we all try?
Yeah, absolutely. Whoever wants to kind of look for someone can roll plus wisdom. Oof. Oof.
I start yelling at the one that just passed out.
Yeah, I think you all take turns yelling at the passed out one. Jake, would you also like to take a shot?
Yes.
Because nobody else seems to be able to do it. Okay, so I think the way this happens,
It's this one, and I walk into the closest house.
I think what ends up happening is you guys end up just picking up the same guy over and over and over again and screaming at him and trying to shake him back awake. But he's so passed out, he's got nothing. And you guys, for some reason, you all just believe that this guy's got to know. And then from kind of halfway down the street on the western side kind of thing. So right about there. Another kind of tall, slender elf kind of walks out of a house. I was like, whoa, what are you guys doing? Put Steve down, man.
Steve.
Yeah, Steve's just trying to have a nice day, man. Yeah, why don't you guys come over here? You guys, what do you're not, are you high yet? Come on, guys.
No, what do you have?
Oh man, we got the good stuff here. We got
Who's in charge?
Me?
You're in charge?
I could be.
Everything?
You're
Yeah.
the esteemed UVMXC?
Yeah. Maybe. Yeah.
What do you mean maybe?
Okay.
What's the maybe
Yeah,
part?
that's me.
Why'd you say maybe?
Why
I don't know.
Maybe that?
Why are you saying maybe?
No, that's not. No.
Don't worry,
No,
don't
no,
worry,
no.
don't worry, don't worry. I got this. I know how to talk to a druggie. We're here to collect.
Oh. Fucking right on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. You come over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come this way, man. We'll get y'all collected.
Are you UVMXC?
Well, we'll just have to wait and find out, won't we? Why don't you come in here?
Let's
go get collected. Come on, no. You guys just come on in here. Let's go get connected. Collected. You know. Let's go.
This guy seems a
Let's
little.
go collect, guys. Come on.
Yeah, we're gonna
Seems a little shifty. I don't know.
We're gonna have to murder him.
Oh, hey
I
guys,
don't know
are
about
drugs
that.
legal here?
I mean, who's gonna make them illegal? It's the free city, man. It's
Oh,
the
neat.
free city.
Are they like illegal everywhere else?
Oh yeah. Oh, super fucking illegal, man.
How baked? How to the moon is this guy?
He looks like really spacey, but he's not like tripping over himself. He's not fumbling over his words, so he's definitely out there, but not completely fucking spaced like Steve was when you shook him.
Can we or I do an insight check to see if this guy is trying
Yeah,
to trick us,
absolutely.
or even actually high?
Yeah, roll plus charisma.
Charisma for insight.
Insight. I believe insight is wisdom.
Oh, is that okay?
I was thinking persuasion.
Oh, sure. Ooh,
11. It's tough to tell. You're getting some weird vibes from him, but you can't tell if that's just because he's kind of high and confused, or if there's something else there.
It seems like your tolerance is very. It's a nice level, hey? Like you can.
Oh,
I
yeah,
imagine
man.
you're a
Oh,
regular
yeah.
user.
Oh yeah,
And
man.
you're still feeling it, yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I'm from Southtown, man. I do this stuff every day. I'm totally good. You guys should come here. We can all get collected, guys. Come here.
We're getting collected.
Yeah, we're gonna go get. Yeah, you're here for collection. We're gonna get you collected, real good.
Hey, that sounds nice.
Yeah,
Oh,
doesn't that
cool.
sound
Collected.
nice?
If you're UVMXC, you owe us money to give to the dodo dogs.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
right.
dodo dogs.
The dough is rising.
The dough dogs. The dough is rising.
I'm here to beat you off.
Yeah, we're gonna beat you off because the dough's rising.
Yeah,
Wow, the
totally.
dough
Yeah, no.
rises,
You
yeah.
come here. We'll get collected. We'll beat off. You know. We'll do the rising, all that stuff. Yeah, you guys come here. We'll do all that. No problem.
I start mentally counting how much ammunition I have.
Yeah, why don't you just come on into my house, guys? Come on.
Just come on into the
Let's
house.
just come on into the house. We'll go get
I go into the
collected.
house. I don't. You think I'm
I
gonna?
guess the rolls exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you guys.
Follow the rules. I mean, fuck. Let's go. Let's go to the house.
Yeah, you guys believe this person. You enter the house, and inside are people who are like super strung out. Like there's people kind of like tapping their feet and kind of pulling at their hair. There's some people really having a
Jesus.
bad time in here.
Don't even mention the hair pulling. That gives me flashbacks. God.
And as you enter, what's the order that you guys enter? It sounded like Galdrick said he was going first.
Well, I would assume I'm on Slump's shoulder.
That's
Yeah, so
true.
I guess Slump and Galdrick would go in first.
Okay.
I do
Slump,
like hiding behind loose cape.
Nice.
yeah. Slump, roll plus dexterity.
Oh my God.
No.
Not great.
Oh my God.
And this kind of like high human looking person kind of looks, he's trying to kind of get out of the door as you're kind of coming in, and he
Yep.
kind of bumps into you.
Okay.
And as he does, you feel a prick in your skin,
Okay.
and then your whole body starts to feel numb.
Oh my God.
And the guy's like, whoa, man, sorry, I didn't see you there. And he just starts walking out as suddenly, Slump, you are...
Slump says,
Oh, that's okay, man. Don't worry, bro.
yeah.
Okay, now here's the question. Do I notice that something's wrong, or do I just think this is business as usual?
I mean,
Mind you, how you say what based off of what you say is gonna be make a big difference in what the fuck I do next.
Yeah, here's what I'll say. So you're gonna roll perception. You're gonna roll plus wisdom to see if you can perceive the difference. Because you know him quite well, I'm gonna set the DC at a flat 10. Roll plus wisdom. If you beat a 10, you notice it.
It was on 18 for so long.
Yeah, I really thought it was going to be an 18, but with a 4, it just kind of seems like maybe it was kind of funny the way that they bounced off each other, and Slump's just kind of vibing and kind of feeling it.
I'll give him a really weird fucking look, like, okay, that's weird.
So how is Slump feeling?
So Slump, basically, you have just been drugged with a very, very high dosage of like a very powerful narcotic.
Oh, God.
Yeah, no, you are feeling extremely good, very relaxed. You feel fucking zero pain. And like forming full thoughts is harder than it's ever been, even for Slump.
Okay.
So you are fucking jacked up on some sort of mystery drug.
Okay,
if I
excellent.
recognized what happened to him, I would realize the threat we're in, and I was gonna say kill.
Yeah, but
oh my God.
unfortunately, I think it's kind of yeah. Slump is hard to read at the best of times, and unfortunately right now it's just it's too hard to read. And the guy who kind of led you in here is like, all right, man, yeah, just you wanted to get collected or something? You guys want some of the good stuff, or you want some? What are you looking for? Tell me what you want. I'll get you anything you need.
We're looking for about 1,500 gold.
1,500 gold.
Whoa, no. I'm here to sell drugs. I'm whatever kind of drugs you want, I can get you. I don't have gold.
1,500 gold.
Come on, guys, drugs.
No,
No,
Come on. No, we're not really.
no.
Oh, yeah, Slump will take some.
Man,
No.
awesome,
If Slump
man.
has any money in his money in his pockets, I imagine him just reaching in, pulling in the money, and just like dropping it on the floor.
Yeah,
where he stands,
yeah.
Just out of the pockets, directly on the floor.
Yeah,
This is
man.
gonna be a problem.
What are you guys all waiting for?
You motherfuckers want to live forever? Come on.
In fiction, are there any drugs that help with being a good wizard?
Oh man, I'm sure they do exist, don't they?
I never really got into fucking like the 5e drug scene. Like
I
I'm sure
know.
shit exists. But
I know, that's just it.
Arcanerol, something that's Adderall but magic. Help me with that.
Fucking wizards going around snorting fucking Adderall.
Or maybe rather than Narcan, it's Narcane.
Narcane is
There
pretty
it is.
good.
Thank you. That's very good.
Narcane.
The dark side of Hogwarts.
Fucking seriously, man. Oh man, you guys are looking for Narcane? Oh man.
Oh, toads.
Yeah, we got some Narcane.
No.
That stuff.
Oh,
man.
Narcane.
You guys better use this all right here. If you bring it out into outside the free city, you don't tell anybody you got it from me, okay?
We're gonna tell everybody we got it.
Whoa, dude.
Don't
Not
worry, this dude can't
cool.
pronounce your name, so nobody will know.
Oh, no, I'm not UVMXC.
Who are
Yeah,
you?
don't say your super complicated name and you're good.
Yeah. No, I'm a lone chief. I'm just
Oh, he's a fucking idiot.
I don't. I'm just. They just call me a lone chief here, man.
That's pretty fucking stupid.
It's kind of a weird name.
Really fucking stupid.
Why do they call you that?
Noun more than like
Just
Give me a
long
long-winded explanation
man.
as to why they call you that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, they
lot
called
of
me
people
chief
here.
because I was like the best at what I did. It was like, I could really chief that stuff. And then I got so good at it, I was just kind of by myself. And after a long time, they just called him the alone chief because I was fucking all alone, just chiefing that shit. And yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
That's awesome.
That's kind of how I got the name, man.
That's a great story.
I'm really
Thanks.
fucking good at drugs.
Oh, okay,
I'm really
yeah.
just
Sick.
tell everyone a lone chief is really fucking good at drugs.
Really good at drugs. Okay.
I can do
Okay.
all of them.
Got it. Okay.
I also have lots of drugs and sell lots of drugs. A lone chief selling lots of drugs, has lots of drugs, really good at doing drugs.
Well, if you sell lots of drugs, then that means you probably have lots of money, which means we need 1,500 gold.
Oh no, I give most of my gold to UVMXC. You know, he keeps this whole place kind of running, all that stuff.
Where is UVMXC?
You don't want to talk to him, man. Come on, I got all the drugs you. Oh yeah, you need the gold.
He forgot.
Oh man, you sure you don't want some drugs instead?
If you don't take me to UVMXC, I'm gonna take it at your ass.
Whoa,
okay?
whoa,
Yeah.
whoa,
I'm gonna
man.
harsh your vibe,
Out the
bro.
ass.
Okay, listen.
Is that what you want?
Big man here just bought some Narcane. Let me get his stuff. Then I'll take you guys over to UVMXC. How does that sound?
You have 30 seconds.
Whoa, dude, I can't move that fast. I don't have magic.
You're wasting time.
Oh God! And he kind of
You
like
can do it. It's like a little game. You can do it.
he kind of like
Yeah, just
forward
make a
rolls
game
out of
out
his
of it.
chair, and he's kind of like on all four. He's just kind of like sloppily kind of dog walking over to the door. I'm going as
boy.
fast as I can, man. Well, I'm using all my arms and legs.
He's not on Narcane. I'm not sure how much that'll help you.
And you hear like some pots and pans fall in the background. Oh shit! Oh fuck! Oh damn it, man! Oh no, it's okay. Just okay. All right, I got it. There's like, what you got? Like 50 gold here. Okay, here you go, big man. 50 gold worth of Narcane, man. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Awesome. That's the good stuff.
Yeah. You just come back. You talk to a lone chief. You don't want any more of that stuff. You don't buy the stuff from UVMXC, man. His stuff fucking sucks.
I'll be sure to tell him that.
Don't tell. I didn't say that.
Slump will tell him that.
No, I didn't say
This
that.
stuff fucking sucks. Okay.
Okay, well,
Fucking
shit.
sucks.
Fucking sucks.
Okay,
Sucky
well,
fuck.
Okay.
Watch
Suckity
out,
fuck,
for
suck fuck.
Watch out for Mr. Suck Fuck.
All right. Well, anyways, he's next door. You just
Oh.
go out the door, take a right.
Okay.
Here was
You have
so
a
close.
nice face.
Slump is just like stroking his face, fingers across his mouth.
He starts stroking your face back. He's like, your face is scary, man. So scary.
Slump's face is like a house. You want to know something crazy?
What, man?
Slump has eaten a lot of people. A
Oh,
lot.
man.
Like a lot.
That's
Like, I mean, a
fucking
lot.
terrifying, man.
Yeah.
Slump literally ate them like in his tum tum.
Holy
Bye bye.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, is that
God,
fucking
that's so
crazy or
scary, man.
Yep. One time
Holy
he
fuck.
ran out of drugs and
Yep.
he wanted to do some more drugs,
Yep.
but he didn't have any drugs. So he
Yep.
ate a druggie.
Yeah,
Oh my
it's-
God.
You've never tripped balls unless you've eaten a person on drugs.
Oh,
Yep.
man, that's
Tell
actually
you
kind
that
of
right
cool.
now. It's pretty cool.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. Okay.
I want Slump to take the Narcane.
Oh yeah, yep. You take it. He starts scooping up all the gold you dropped on the ground, and you take I don't know what, like maybe 5 grams of Narcane.
Yep.
5 doses of Narcane. Let's put
Yep,
it that
yep.
way.
Yep. Perfect. And does that like bring me back online?
I will say.
'Cause, like,
what
Go
were you
ahead.
say?
Well, I was just like, I imagined Narcane as being like Narcan, like the stuff that brings back ODs. You know, the injector that people have.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what I imagined Narcane to be.
I think
let's just mix drugs and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sure. You take one of the doses of Narcane, and it does kind of clean up your system, and you notice your kind of fingers are glowing a little bit.
Oh god.
Whoa, what? Whoa.
And like everybody sees that. It's not like you're seeing it as a figment. Everybody sees your fingers are kind of glowing.
Oh shit!
Puts his finger in Galdrick's mouth.
Do I look like when you put a flashlight on the other side of your hand?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Look.
What's with your hand?
What? What? Oh, you're fine. You're fine. What is it, Jorp? Jorp, what is it? Jorp. Jorp, what? Ow! Ow! What, Jorp?
Chief, Mr. Chief.
Yeah. What's up?
How much of that stuff do you have?
I mean, how much do you need, man?
Can I please have all of it?
I mean, that's gonna be a lot of money.
Totes. Okay.
I mean, yeah, sure. You got like 10,000 gold?
Yep.
Oh. Okay. Can I see the fucking gold?
Yep. Okay, there you go.
What do you do? I
don't show him anything. I just say, okay, there you go. Okay.
What the fuck?
Are you gonna be rude?
There's nothing
Oh wait,
there.
did you forget? Oh no, sorry, but we already showed you, and then you came back and you were like, hold on,
you said you said you were gonna go get it for us.
Over the pots and
you
the
were
pans.
you were gone for 10 minutes. What do you have?
That's pretty.
Whoa.
That's good.
Okay. Jake, roll plus charisma, disadvantage because you're trying to convince a drug dealer.
Can I just cast Modify Memory?
Okay, how many fucking spell slots you got left? Because you have been burning.
I have 5 left.
Oh my god.
No, let's do the charisma one first. Let's try it.
Okay.
Jake, roll charisma disadvantage.
Shit.
3.
Okay, yeah. He's like, no way, man. I don't remember that at all.
Oh wait, I also know when someone's lying to me. Does he have more than 10,000 gold worth of Narcan?
No, 10,000 gold worth is he's got a kilo of it, kind of thing.
Sweet. So essentially, when this goes sideways, I'll just cast Modify Memory. He's already been paid. He already gave the money to Nick's letters, and it's like a whole kilo. So I was just gonna like wait until he didn't want to harsh his 5.
Oh my god!
He can get it to me when he wants to get it to me, and I'll give him a titty playing card so he has like a contact.
Yeah. Okay. Fucking, he goes back and brings back a kilo brick of Narcan. It's like, here you go, man. Thank you so much for the fucking money and the business. Man, you ever need any more? I mean, I gotta go get some more.
This is that like good stuff, right?
Oh yeah, I didn't even cut this stuff yet. It's the pure shit, man.
Cool. Hey, Goldrick. Zwip, zwap, Thank you.
Okay, 1 fucking kilo of Narcane.
4 spell slots left.
Oh my
Jake,
god.
what are you gonna do with all that?
Oh, I don't know. I have an entire city dedicated to wizards, a whole bunch of children, a kilo of magic drugs, and the rice go.
Oh no, I
Who
lost
knows?
it.
Oh my god. Okay. No, you know what?
There's a situation brewing over there, I think.
Holy shit. Okay. Yeah, you guys know the way to UVMXC's house.
Awesome.
Let's go.
Yeah,
How's
I
Slump
say we
looking?
head over there. Yep.
Yeah, Slump's looking fine.
Slump's looking totally leveled out. Nice.
Yeah, he's got glowing hands, but other than that, he's all back to normal.
And I'll also make it clear that I would like to see what narratively would come from Slump being high as balls during this part. So he is absolutely no more proactively looking around at like potential jabs.
Yeah.
So if someone else were to try to stick him, he would just have no idea.
All right, sounds
You
good.
were like, so if you see, should you see fit, feel free to stick him with another one, and he'll. He won't be looking for it or anything.
Yeah.
Okay, well, off we go to Mr. house.
You nailed it. Good job.
That was nice pronunciation.
Yeah.
And yeah, so you guys go, you take a right outside of the door, you go to the next door house, and inside is just a bunch of people who are kind of very nicely toking on some sort of, cigarette based things. None of the crazy, like you saw people with like the straps on their arms shooting stuff in the other house. This house is much more like people just kind of sitting around engaged in like conversation. And they kind of very passively notice you as you enter the house.
If we look around, is there anyone who's kind of looking like they're overseeing stuff or looking up when we come in?
Yeah, why don't you roll plus everything's fucking wisdom, man.
Wisdom's the best.
Roll plus intelligence just to fucking shake it up a bit.
Like it.
Yeah.
God damn it.
Well, with a 10, okay, he's actually not that hard to pick up. It's this, again, another one of those very kind of tall, slender elves, but they have got like layers of flowing, like they're kind of stretched out on a couch, and they've got layers of flowing robes, and scarves and blankets and sleeves kind of draped off them. They look like they've kind of melted into the couch, and on top of that are like dozens and dozens of fine threads of like gold. So it's like necklaces and bangles, but they're just threads. They're not chains, and they're not big solid pieces. They're very thin and kind of light in the air, and they've got one of those long cigarette sticks with a weird looking cigarette at the very end, and they're kind of inhaling from that, kind of like the caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland kind of thing.
That was definitely the vibe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're kind of blowing colored smoke into the air, and they kind of looked at you and regarded you, and then just kind of went back to doing their thing.
I want Slump to walk up to one of them in the long, crazy robes and go,
"Do you know where Venalis is?"
And they just kind of look up at you, and they kind of smile a bit, and they point to the guy on the couch with all the robes and gold on him.
Oh.
I want Slump to like push Lou forward towards him.
Oh, hello, UVMXC.
Yeah.
Hello.
You know, Slump has heard about you. Slump has always imagined you sounding exactly like this.
My name very well.
Thank you.
I go to sleep again.
Slump wants to die.
Do for you.
We're here peacefully on a communication
Diplomatic mission to Alderaan. Oh.
Diplomatic mission, yes. Because the dough, it is rising.
You're
and
using so many words. Maybe you
I can't
just
taste on them.
oh my god.
say fewer. Oh, I feel so different now. You're saying so many words. Why are you here?
Because you owe the Dodo Boys 1,500 gold. I'm here to collect.
That's right.
Oh, yes. Oh, that. Well, we're not paying.
What do you mean you're not fucking paying? Excuse me?
We're
what
not
the
paying.
fuck?
No, we're
Why?
not gonna pay.
Why?
Because the Iron Maidens broke all of our stuff, and they have more of Southtown now, and we don't feel like we should pay anymore. Get the Iron Maidens to pay our share.
Were you paying for protection?
No, we were paying based on how much of Southtown we had, and now the Iron Maidens have a bunch of Southtown. They should pay for theirs and ours.
Hold on, wait a second. I thought you were buying food.
Oh,
Are you
no,
not buying
we
food?
get the food, and then we get the food regardless of whether we pay, and then we pay.
So what the fuck determines how much money you have to pay to Dodo Boys?
How much of the town we get?
Yeah, it's just the size. Okay, but how much of Southtown did you retain?
Like half.
So you don't think you should pay half?
No.
Why?
They were so mean.
Well, you know,
they were
okay,
so mean, and they threw us out of Southtown. They took half our city, and I don't want to pay anymore.
Can I roll to intimidate?
Yeah, absolutely.
Please fucking do. I want to be sharpening my blade on his fucking shoulder just to seem even more menacing.
Okay,
I'm gonna try the actual ability one, so you can have him roll, and if he rolls a 13 or lower, then the intimidation is successful.
All right.
Oh, fuck.
It's a 16 total. So as you kind of like are just fucking starting to dominate him with this look, he's like, yeah, they look like that. And they took half our town, and I don't want to pay anymore.
Well, okay. Shit, well, Slump's out of ideas.
Okay, I'm gonna try to intimidate. The good old-fashioned
Make the Iron Maidens pay our share. I don't want to pay anymore.
Okay, so here's okay. I'm gonna try to intimidate / be a little bit persuasive. Okay.
Okay, yes. So roll plus charisma.
Okay, wait, hold on. Let me do my.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Okay, I want to intimidate and then persuade. Okay, so okay, buddy. Listen, I get that you don't want to pay anymore. Okay, but what you owe, shut the fuck up. What you owe is past due, not for the future. So if you want to rehash how much you pay moving forward, that's fine. But what we're here to collect on is what you owed when you had what you used to have. Okay, because somebody kicked and shit in your cereal doesn't mean you don't have to pay now. You still owe what you used. Okay. That's what we're here to collect. Now, Dodo Boys told us specifically to kill your children, okay, over this. I don't want to do that. Come on, I don't want to do that. Do I look like a guy that wants to do that?
A little bit.
I'm sharpening my blade as I'm saying this. I don't want to fucking do that.
So roll plus charisma or strength, whichever one you want to use for the intimidate or the persuade.
I'm going to go for the persuade.
Yeah.
They're the same stat, but... I don't want to do that, but trust me when I say I will fucking do that.
No, don't do that. We've had so much trouble. Just talk to the Iron Maidens and have them pay our share. I don't want to pay anymore.
Okay, all right.
Sick of paying.
Okay, well,
we're 3 months ago, and I paid a month before that too.
Okay,
and I even paid the month before that too.
Shut the fuck up. Okay, we're gonna go talk to the Iron Maidens. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
And I'm gonna advise them to kick you out of here. That way, so they can pay for all of it, and then you have nowhere to live because you don't want to pay.
I don't want to pay though.
Rent's due, motherfucker.
I don't want to pay rent.
Well,
I don't want to.
Well, you better get used to not having a place to live then.
No, don't do that. Tell them.
Nope.
Tell them to pay our share and to also leave us alone.
No.
Tell them that.
I'm going to tell them to take over this tiny shitty portion of the town as well, and then they can expand.
Don't do that. They're so mean.
That's fine. Hopefully they pay their bills.
Well, what if I pay just a little bit?
15. You owe about 3,000. So I tell you what, half up front is fine.
Half of 3,000?
Yeah, 1,500.
That's like 500 gold.
No, that's like that's like 1,500. Put a one in front of that, buddy.
It's like half of 3,000. And carry the
Carry the one.
Oh, it's a 1. That's like 100 gold.
No. Oh,
no. Okay,
all right, I'll give you 100 gold.
I seriously think we're just gonna have to kill him.
No.
Don't kill me. Don't.
Oh, we can be reasonable.
Let's not even worry about paying anything. Just out of curiosity, where do you keep your money? Just out of curiosity.
I'm not gonna tell you where I keep. Let me just go get my money. Okay? I'll get you your 100 gold. That's half of what we owe. Okay? And then you get the Iron Maidens to pay the rest.
Is there in this room, is everyone just wigged out of their mind?
I mean, they're not totally wigged out of their mind, but everyone is high and like just kind of doped up.
Okay. I'm gonna general consensus. Okay, I'm gonna ask the party consensus. Is anybody against me shooting this guy in the knee with a fucking crossbow?
Yes.
Yeah, that seems escalating.
Well, I mean, have we seen any sort of like guards or anything? Like, who's gonna intervene? What a bunch of druggies on the couch is gonna do anything?
Exactly. That's why I was like, is there anyone like?
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to evaluate.
Around?
Yeah, exactly.
No, everyone here seems high.
Can I pitch? Let me pitch him first, and if he says no, you can kill him. I don't care.
Okay. All right.
As long as we give it a shot at.
I'm gonna load my crossbow and just assume that Jake starts talking. All right. Shame.
Okay, Mr. MX3T3K. I don't remember your name. I'm very sorry. You can teach me how to pronounce it, so I am not super rude. Could you do that?
Yeah, of course, man. It's Uvelmex.
Okay, you will make some wax.
There's a bunch of clicks at the end and stuff.
So you pay a whole bunch of money.
It's really
for, like,
offensive if you don't get the clicks at the end of the name.
No, my man. Did I nail? Did I hit the clicks?
No, I didn't hear the clicks. It was actually really offensive for you to not say it properly.
Oh, that's okay. I'm very sorry. It's not the first time. Once there was this blue lady. Anyway, forget that. So
okay, you gotta stop referring to her as the blue lady. She had a fucking name, man. Come on.
But she didn't like the name. I called her like Lou 6, and she was like, "Don't call me that." So I was like, "Okay, I respect you, blue lady. I'm not going to call you Lou 6." Anyway,
oh boy,
that's a different thing.
God, this is gonna be a whole thing.
So you pay a whole bunch, right?
Yeah, we pay way too much.
What if there was a place that you only had to pay based on like a percentage of the drugs you sold?
I don't understand.
So like, hey, you did super good and you sold like 10,000 gold worth of this narcs stuff. Then you only had to pay like a little percent on the 10,000. Would you be okay with that? Instead of paying the whole super big bunch to the dough bread people?
I mean, roll plus charisma.
Cool. I'm essentially just offering.
Yeah.
If you want to move his place to the city.
Yeah. No, that makes a lot of sense. But still, he's high and comfortable.
And I'm not charismatic.
The dice have abandoned us.
The dice are not really with you guys tonight. They've been.
Well, talking to people is not my thing. And I don't care enough about this one to burn another spell slot, so I'm just gonna be like, okay, that's fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I don't know, man. There's like math involved. I just don't want to pay. What if someone else did the
math for you?
No, I don't want to. I just want to stay here and not pay.
I'll just get out of the way and like Ulrich do his thing then.
All right, go ahead, Teeny Tot. So it sounds like it's gonna be all stick and no carrot with this one.
I mean, we tried. I shoot him in the knee.
Okay, roll to attack. Roll plus charisma. When you attack with the bow. Yeah, when you attack with the bow, it's basically an extension of you. Right. Yep.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. There's just the thunk of the fucking bolt leaving the crossbow.
Oh, God.
Yeah. And it goes straight into his leg. And like his eyes go really, really wide, but slowly. He's like, and then he looks down at his legs like, oh, fuck.
Yeah, we did. That's too bad.
Oh,
we kind of were forced.
Man.
My friend was forced in that situation.
God.
It's so sad for my friend.
My fucking leg.
Galdrick, are you okay? That was a tarp.
I want to look at him. Like, wait till they like make eye contact with me.
Yeah, he like looks up in horror. Okay, wait, hold on. You shot me in my fucking leg. What do you want? You want 100 gold? I can get it for you.
1,500. 1,500.
As he's saying
so
this,
much.
as he says that's so much, Slump is rolling up like the robes on his other leg. It says,
Slump just wants to make sure you don't have to deal with 2 holes in your dress.
No, wait, hold on. I can get it. Hold on, I'll get it. I can.
I go with him.
Gross.
Okay, I'll go get it. And he stands up off the couch, and the knee that's been shot just folds out from under him as he just collapses.
God.
Oh God! I'll get it.
Oh dear.
Please hurry up. We don't have all day. This is just embarrassing.
He starts crawling into the back room, and he kind of like drags out this giant sack of gold coins, and he starts like just kind of fistful throwing out. He's like 50, 75, 98, 113, and he just starts like flinging handfuls of gold over at you guys until he gets roughly to the 1500. There you go. Oh god, there, you can take it.
Okay, I want to count it.
Okay, roll plus intelligence.
3 hours.
How good are you at math?
I look at someone else to count it. That's
it's
12
all there.
pieces, bud.
You are 100% sure that every last piece is completely accounted for.
All right, fine. All right. So, did you just throw 1,500? Give me a sack.
I don't have any. Yeah. He starts like ripping off part of his clothes. Kind of. There you go. Just a big fold of fabric from his robe.
Oh my fucking god. Okay. Yake, can you help me here, bud? I'm on top of Slump.
Oh, Toads, what? I just start throwing him single gold coins.
One at a fucking time. I put them into my goddamn pocket. We're here for the next hour.
Yeah, everyone sits there for like an hour as you're tossing one coin at a time, and he's like holding onto his bleeding leg.
It's been a long time since I've done like monotonous mechanical work, so I am 100% happy and counting out loud each one. 2, 3.
And yes, all 1,500 gold are there.
All right, pleasure doing business with you.
Oh, okay, yep, that's it.
Sorry, bud. Okay, 1, put pressure on that. Number 2, next time just pay your bills. Number 3, if the Iron Maidens really took half of your city, you should renegotiate for how much food you're paying for, you know?
Okay.
You're right. You're totally right.
Yeah. Okay.
Absolutely. We can bring it up to the Dodo boys.
Yeah, we'll
Take
bring it
a
up
whole
for
bunch
you,
of
too.
uppers and then just go murder them all.
Okay.
Well,
Okay, that's a good idea.
Slump reaches into Galdrick's pocket and pulls out a handful of Great Day candy and just shoves it into the guy's mouth.
Oh my god, I don't even have my list of things.
that's right.
I don't even have the list of fucking things. Oh man, I wish.
Don't worry, we don't stick around long enough to know. We just walk out after that.
Yeah,
You
that's
lost a
fair.
lot of blood. Maybe have like some orange slices.
Oh, you're going, oh god. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Oh god! Oh god! Oh god! I found the list here. I'm gonna say
Wow, that was fast.
I'm gonna say he ate 3 candies,
Okay.
and he eats a candy where he so suddenly no longer understands the rules of reality.
That makes sense.
No, uh-oh.
He eats another one. It's a rock. He shatters his teeth on it.
Oh, Jesus.
And he eats another one that is a piece of black licorice that he's just kind of gumming at.
Oh, God. There's a mouthful of fucking I forget about reality, a rock that's breaking his teeth, and chewy black licorice. Delicious.
Yeah, and as you guys, he's like, y'all come back later.
Okay, you got it.
Except he's more like, y'all come back, baby.
Okay.
His teeth are all fucking shattered. All right, you guys got the payment from the Sogov.
That was easy.
Got it.
I want to look at Jake like moral compass wise speaking. See, we gave him every opportunity to do it the right way, and then we just forced our hand a little bit. We didn't kill him.
I kind of get this. As long as you sort of use the diplomatic option, then if they say no, you have to enforce it, right? You have
Exactly.
to be like,
It's not like he's never going to walk again. He's just now going to have a limb.
I mean, we did count gold for like a long time. He lost a lot of blood, and he might die.
It's still not that big of a deal.
It's not that big of a deal. He's a. That's what you know. I do like a doobie sign, like is anyone really?
I don't
gonna
know
miss
what
him?
Okay,
Yeah.
I guess mortal compass. That's fine.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
it.
it's really good.
I look at Lou like with the Jim Halpert face, just like.
You had a lot of fabric. Maybe it's, it'll sop up a lot of it, I guess.
I do a Dwight Schrute like evil grin at the camera.
Okay.
And I guess we go to the fucking Iron Maidens next.
Yep.
Okay. You guys leave the town, stepping over all the bodies as you make your way out. And that's when you start heading towards East Town. And we're going to end on this note. Because as you approach East Town, you notice there is one singular guard waiting at the door. And as you take in their visage, you notice that there's something familiar about them. They're tall, taller than you remember last time. But there's the unmistakable glint in their eyes. This behemoth of a woman.
Don't tell me she's got fucking orange hair with a blue stripe.
She's got this bear skin draped over her shoulder. An enormous executioner's axe planted on the ground. And her eyes are Betty's eyes.
Oh, shit.
As you realize, the guard to East Town and member of the Iron Maidens is fucking Betty.
Holy shit.
And that's where we'll pick up next time.
Fucking.
It's your favorite person.
Okay, guys, we'll call it there.
Fucking awesome. Holy shit. Well, I can't fucking wait to see what happens next week. Oh my god.
I know. Fantastic.
Shit's
Yeah.
gonna fucking pop off. Cauldron is gonna break bad.
She's so happy. That's all you need.
I don't know how this is going to go because we ended on a good note. I just don't know where the fuck she's been.
Yeah, and so she's like, this time, she's like, she is like Brienne of Tarth, except she has darker skin, like a more tanned brownish skin. She's bald, and she's got the giant bear skin over her shoulders, kind of rough leathers over her chest, and like a heavy kilt that's kind of lined with fur. And she looks like Brienne of Tarth size, except so much muscle. Like fucking so much muscle. And she is so tall. She's not quite as tall as Slump, but almost there. And just pure fucking muscle. She's a giant barbarian woman. And we will come back to you guys interacting with Betty when we get back here next week.
Fucking awesome.
Fantastic.
Awesome.
See you guys
Sounds good.
next week.
See you next week.
See you, chat.
Bye.
Bye.